everybody.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
Wait, I need to... Oh no. Where's my timer? How will I know when to curse? Oh, okay, good. Anxiety is gone. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my... I hope everything's set up right. Welcome to the Divide and Conquer. This is our 5th edition Sacred World campaign. It takes place in the Pathfinder's Inner Sea, using a little bit of Tal'Dorei, using the Greyhawk Pantheon, Ravnica, Innistrad. That's all the places that I'm stealing ideas from. I think we'll steal ideas from other places later.
We like to get spicy now and then.
Yeah. So we have a flash flood warning. So as you know, responsible D&D players.
Responsible D&D players that live in Houston.
And drive 40 minutes out of the way to come here. Thank you guys.
Hour for me.
Yeah, I know, an hour for you, but your house got flooded yesterday, so you stay home. And we don't know where the prince is, or Coleton. Oh, look, I can cuss now. Coleton is not here. I think he's on his way.
He says he's on his way.
I hope he's not caught in a street where he can't turn back or is trapped, because that's happening.
Well, he should just magic his car into a boat. And
Just
he'll be
magic
okay.
your car into a boat. Alright, on the left side of their screen, you should be able to see our characters with the new artwork. And since we don't have no one's over there to man the deck, we can't, I'm gonna do it over here. So if I keep turning my head over, it's because I need to see what's happening.
Hopefully I'm pointing the correct way.
Yeah, this way.
I am.
Yeah, look at you.
No, I'm not pointing the correct way. This way then.
There you go.
I would love if we can turn up his volume, but I don't know if
I think I'm maxed on volume.
Okay, well, Cowrabao, just be louder.
So you hear
Thank
me
you.
now?
Yeah, there we go. You can also use Coleton's voice. That's fine too. All right, let's introduce ourselves. Starting with 1 second. I need to be able to go all the way here onto the menu. Starting with Wes. Where the fuck are you? Oh, here you go. Nope, that's the wrong one. Hey, Wes.
Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
Where are you?
I'm somewhere.
I need
hiding.
your card. Where is your card?
I'm hiding.
Oh,
I have a Dex of 16. I'm
there we go.
Good. Hey.
There you go.
Hello. My name is Vic, and I play Wes, the human barbarian.
Hi everybody, I am Tabatha, and I play Oria, the Loxodon Druid.
And I am Jeremiah, and I play Cow. I'm a high elf rogue artificer.
And if our pretty boy comes in, where's Coleton? Coleton's right here. He's a human paladin. He likes Palo or something like that.
And soap.
And soap. He loves soap.
Loves soap.
40 pounds of soap to be
Loves
specific.
soap.
But alright, let's roll that intro. Let's not let our 5 people watching
Roll
us.
that motherfucking intro.
Motherfucking intro. Well, we moved Cowrabao, or Jeremiah. When you play D&D, you become your character. We moved Jeremiah slightly closer to the mic. Hopefully, he's louder.
Unfortunately, my speakers don't go that
Am I
high on my laptop.
louder now?
Yeah, your laptop's all
You're gonna have to
touched
be
up.
yelling.
I am yelling already.
Are the speakers aimed at y'all?
They're like under here.
Oh, that might, okay, cool. Whatever, fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk. I'm gonna go blah blah blah, and then I'll
Let me try something.
check. It's gonna go blah 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 blah.
That sounds a little bit louder to me. But what does the chat say?
Let's do that again. Jeremiah, talk again.
Jeremiah, did your speakers malfunction yet again?
Okay, I actually with the voice I'm doing and that close to the mic, I actually hurt myself.
Oh, okay, well then don't.
On the
Please don't.
stream.
Okay, please don't.
On the stream.
Don't die. I need you not to
That's what I
die.
said.
Okay. Let's recap and let's get on with our existential crisis at the moment. Oh, eerie music is still playing. We need recap music.
That's about right, though.
Yeah. Just a
Alright,
little
so
bit.
that's a lot better.
Look, one of the viewers said
So.
that's a lot better now.
What?
You just got here for recap.
Ah.
So, I put my car keys in my friend's truck, and my friend went to Conroe. So, I
Yikes.
took my dad's car.
That's
So I had to
your
wait for him
charge
to get home.
buttons.
All right, you're in charge of it. Don't worry about it right now.
I don't know what
Okay.
I'm doing.
That's fine.
It's okay.
I will tell you. But okay, so recapping.
Yes.
Just time.
That's
so,
a lot better now.
Oria entered the Wizard's Tower. As I grab that tower right now.
You have the brain cell. You deserve it now.
You were cohorted by a wizard named Xxus to entering
I think I said
its tower.
Jeez.
Promised with the promise that you would return to Ravnica, since he has your other Loxodon friend in there, and they've been working together on a gate to get to Ravnica. Well, you are quickly learning that the wizard doesn't really have your best interest in mind, and is maybe just using you for an experiment, as he takes you into a location
Bullshit.
where there is a whole bunch of cages and other people and races being experimented on. As that is happening, the other group, Ariell, spoke privately with the Queen. A lot of information was given out, and you were promised 4 guards to help you in your crusade to go defeat whatever this bloop is. This bloop underneath the sea, who is a big threat. And saying bloop is your big threat in your campaign.
It is only blue.
It
Gotta listen to the frog priestess.
yeah, you gotta listen to those frog priests. Finding out that the owner of the ship that you guys have been borrowing is about to get executed, you guys discussed it really quickly what you would do since Oria has not returned, and decided that you would go into the tower, guarding a little bit of Fox's good goo to rub all of your skins and giving you a temporary water breathing for a small amount of time. He's very vague on if it's going to be a day to a month. So use that as you would want. You guys managed to solve almost. By one point, you passed your thieves' tools kit and managed to solve the puzzle of a death circle. As you guys traveled inward, you are learning that the time in the tower is odd. It's been a couple hours for everyone outside for free. It's been maybe 20 minutes or so. You guys went up to the 2nd floor of the tower, and for you, the door disappeared as Wes is currently opening the door and seeing the commotion that is happening. And that's where we're gonna start. With set commotion. Oh, I need to get rid of this. And we're gonna go to tabletop audio. Shout out to you. Talon and Claw, shout out to you.
Big shout out to Talon and Claw.
Big
You guys
big
did so
shout out
amazing
to
on
you.
that. It's so pretty.
Look at that wonderful.
Yeah, look at that beautiful DM screen. But so,
Full screen.
as you guys heard, and I need to be able to do this too. Where is it? No.
Ominous music is ominous.
Oh shoot. Sorry guys.
Is it on there somewhere?
What?
Colton, there should be a thing that has this flag image. Hit it.
Flag image, this flag?
Yeah. Nothing? Okay. There we go. Good. Okay, good. That takes the screen on and off. That is
Got
your
it.
job for
Okay.
today.
That's what I thought that might be.
So, as you guys are entering the cell, again, as Wes, you open the door, and that door that wasn't there, you just see it as the stone of the wall, a door goes through it, and you see a hand emerging. Different from how you enter where the light source opened up. This is just a door opening through a wall, and as Wes comes in. And you guys, all you see is Wes opening the door, and then Brick, as you see your hand go through it, and almost instinctually your face went through, and you can see that there's an illusion of that brick. As you can see Wes going through the brick. You don't really know what's on the other side, but you do hear, as Wes, you do see this, and everyone will, but just to recap the scenery a little bit, there is a cage with, all these cages on this side have the curtains up, so you have it opened up. Except for this one, when you, there is dozens and dozens of dead foxes in the cage with odd surgeries on them, and a lot of them have wings. On this side over here, there's this grotesque, long, brown and gray with tiger striped-ish looking monster. No eyes, but eye holes in these huge, huge holes that you can see inside of it for ears, as it was screeching not that long ago. This cage over here, it just opened up with that really short, bloated man who looks like he's been just thrown out in the sea and the body's been absorbing all this water, who one of his arms is extremely short as the other one has 9 tentacles, and each tentacle has these weird claws at the end. And it looks like all the tentacles are reaching out to the ground almost like they're extending intentionally, and they're wrapping like rope on the floor. To represent, there's a cage here. There is an not an elephant, sorry, a Loxodon, but who looks more animalistic. He looks huge as she's currently bashing and bashing into the cage that he's in. And right now, one of the bars on the right is broken. And you hear the as you guys are entering. And all of these currently have their the drape over them. Oh, wait, this one you did unskew it.
Yes, it did.
And it's this translucent, almost ghostly person with multiple heads as it's being attached to some chains. And as it screams, it's almost like you're turning the audio on and off. It's like, as it keeps screaming in pain. And with that commotion, the other creature on this side keeps making its clicking noises, and it's odd and it's painful, but you can withstand it. So, as you open the door and you see your friend on the other side come through, you hear more footsteps on the outside. What do you guys do? As you see the guy with the tentacles just, he looks intently hostile towards you. And the Loxodon in the other cage is backed up against the corner.
Looking back at the cage that Xxus is in, just from looking at it, is like the cage, like it's locked. I know you mentioned a bar was broken.
Yeah, they all have a lock on them, yes. Including the one where the guy just escaped, just the lock wasn't locked from last game's description.
Okay.
So what do you do, Oria? As Wes, what do you do? Ariell, what do you do? Cowrabao, what do you do?
Is the tentacle monster looking at Oria right now?
Yes, it's looking at her. It looks like it's about to strike, but I'm giving you a second of reaction.
Oria's backing up away from it,
Okay.
but looking at Xxus's cage and taking her. Actually,
Us is just trying to grasp.
she
what
is
the
going
holy
to
fuck is
try
happening.
to.
Okay.
We'll look at everybody, tell them to back out,
You hear Oria's voice to say back out.
and she is going to try to, I guess, attempt to break the other side of the cage
Okay.
with her javelin.
Alright, we'll do that in a second. Ariell, what do you do?
Since I'm still down in the other room, I'm just going to grab his notebook
Mm-hmm.
and any
Oh yes, you are.
potions or
Yeah.
scrolls that look like they may be
So,
interesting.
okay.
Because I can't read them.
Alright,
apparently.
we'll get to that in a second. Cowrabao, what are you doing?
Because West is right now at the front of the door,
Yes.
right? Like he's inside.
Like it looks like he's going through stone, but you heard the door open. You saw like the movement of the door. Like you can see that this is an illusion that just is there.
Right. so it basically looks like a wall or something.
To you, looks like one. You can't see through. You just see Wes halfway in there as you heard Oria's voice say,
Oh, okay.
"Get back."
Did I hear Oria say?
Yes.
Too, that
Yeah, you did.
Back out.
Yeah.
Can I just kind of want to peek through inside to see what's going on over there.
Okay. So you do peek and you.
Not really go inside. but
Yeah.
just peek.
Yeah, you put your head through the wall and you see everything that was described earlier.
Uh-huh.
So, before I make you all roll initiative, when you grab the book, as you go in to reach it, your hands go through it.
Oh.
I don't like that.
The desk is solid, but the book is not. And then when you grab over to the ink pen and the quill, it's not there. And you're looking at all the components and papers and everything that's on the shelf. And the shelf is there, but as you touch any of the paper, your hand just right through everything.
Well.
Now I need you all to roll me initiative to see what happens in the next couple rounds.
What?
You get 20?
Yeah.
That is a 20.
Ah, the 20.
Okay. Sorry.
Wait, who rolled that 20?
Me? What'd you roll?
Damn, that's higher than me. What?
What did you
I'm not
get?
I'm not over 20 this time.
Oh.
I'm 19.
But still with your
Blasphemy.
what?
19. I'm not over 20 this time.
Fuck yeah, beat the rogue.
I rolled a 10 and then my plus initiative 9, so 19.
Jeez.
That's what you get.
Less than 9.
Alright, one
You're
second,
behind-
sorry.
Well, I mean, you're stuck behind me, so it makes sense.
Alright, I had the wrong creature's stats out. This is a homebrew monster.
Oh,
One
shit,
second.
we're fighting something.
I mean, he's a cuddly bear.
I'd rather it be a cuddly bear.
I wish.
Wes was a cuddly bear.
Sorry, guys.
Was that the nat 20 that you got?
Yeah. It's the only way I can beat you.
keep rolling that that 9. Okay, I'm ready for battle. Come on.
Who the frick are you, mister? Mister, where are you?
Just throw the stats out and just cast fireball.
No.
That's what I said earlier.
I know.
That's actually a little bit easier to do. Might be in y'all's favor if I do that instead of this.
Oh God.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Bad one.
Who got 20 or higher? Okay. Cowrabao, what did you get?
I got 19.
Okay.
I got 23.
I got the 14.
Sorry, I just got another. What did you get total? West. There you go.
23.
23. You
What?
will go first because I got a -1 to initiative.
Fuck yeah.
Beat
So that
the
20
roll.
was a 19. Alright, so West.
Beat me with my plus 9.
You got 19 right, Cowrabao?
Yeah, 19. total.
Okay. Then it's going to the tentacle.
I'm just gonna say 10.
Tentacruel? What?
I'm just gonna say T.
Yeah,
Tentacle.
T. Not the Y, so just T.
Yeah,
So it's a tentacle.
Tentacruel.
What did you get?
Squidward.
I got a 14.
I got it.
Oh, you Squidward.
Okay. Alright, so then Ariell.
So it's West T, Cow, Ariel.
No, West Cow, tentacle.
Oh, that's good.
West Cow, Ghoul, Ariell.
Tentacruel.
Tentacruel. Yeah, catch them all. Pokemon movie just came out. So, West Cow, Tentacle, Ariell, Oria, and then it's Luxus, the Loxodon. And then it's every animal and tortured being in this room.
Yikes.
Oh.
So, West, with me spoiling the fun and official initiative happening,
Yeah, no.
what do you do?
Seeing everything that's happening in this room, knowing that this is at least from what I understand, it's a wizard that's doing this, I don't like it, so I'm going to just rage.
Okay. To me, that makes 100% sense. Alright, bonus action rage. What else?
Yeah. guess I'm attacking the thing. It's the only thing that makes sense right now.
Okay. So you move to attack.
Yeah.
5, 10. All right.
Take 2 attacks on it.
All right. Roll me to hit.
No. That's a 6.
6 total.
Yes.
Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 2.
Okay, good. That's a straight up miss.
Start up. That's my first
Yeah.
attack. And that's a 7.
As you run up to it and you swing, you hit this. Yeah, you would hit its blubber and just all shakes.
Bleh.
And as you hit, you see like you almost broke part of its skin, and this just of just gross decay and gas comes out and just prevents you from making the second strike with a hard hit. So as
that's
2
nasty.
attacks with very little damage to it. Cowrabao, what do you do?
Oh shit, you want me to be doing this thing?
Go, back me up!
Huh?
You want me to be doing this thing?
You
Or you wanna keep it on that?
can, yeah. Whatever, yeah, put Cal's stats in a second. It should
Do I have
say, is it not?
There we
There you
go.
go. Yeah, for a second. Cowrabao, what do you do? Thank you.
Well, I see West attack it, so I'm just gonna back him up.
Okay.
Real quick.
Go, bro.
Are you going to be from the outside the door or from inside?
Oh no, I can't see the happen.
Oh, okay. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. Just press West, Cowrabao again. There you go. So, here you are.
It's loading. Delay.
Oh yeah, 30 seconds left. You are currently outside of the door. Do you want to step inside or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna step inside basically so I can have a full view
okay.
of him.
Yep. So you see everything. What do you do? See the tentacle.
First,
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna
gone.
talk and ask Oria if she's okay and does she need help to open the
You
cage.
can use your reaction response if you want.
Yeah, it's like, yes. She is asking him for
Yes.
help.
Yes. So
Yes,
yes, she
you're
is asking
okay.
for help.
Yes, you need help.
Yes, you need help.
Yes,
Yes.
for both. Yes.
Yes, for both. Is there a way I can go walk around? How far is that for me?
For a rock around from whom? Oria?
To the cage basically.
So 10, 15, 20, 25 gets you here, right next to her. Well, let's say that she's here. So 20 feet.
I can
Yeah.
I can try and open the cage, lockpick it.
Oh,
That's an action, right?
yeah. You're going to go through the tentaguy.
Okay, so it is like a.
You're gonna go through his space. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna try to attack.
So yes, he's going to try.
Okay.
You're going to try to lockpick.
Yeah.
All right. Roll me thieves tools.
Wow! Not lying here. 29.
Damn.
Oh my.
God damn,
Oh,
man.
God.
Hey, you wanna
Yeah.
see?
No, you're fine. You're fine. Okay.
19
So
plus 10.
OP, please. man.
29, Jesus.
yeah.
Holy shit.
So that
That's
is
the first
a.
29 we've rolled.
First of all,
Campaign.
his attack.
Uh-huh.
That's a 26.
Ah! I'm dead.
Well, 26 to hit, not to damage. I mean, you probably have already been damaged. All right. So you're taking 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, since you are not considered an undead.
Oh, fuck.
41. And it was 15?
15? Okay, yeah, you passed.
No. Hold on. I haven't rolled yet. You said 15 bloody damage?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, 15 points of bludgeoning. Yes.
Now we know the DC.
Now, and then what?
Constitution
save?
saving throw.
You said con save, right?
Yes.
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 Yeah. Okay, it is. How much is my con save? I think it's just 1.
Sounds
Yeah,
about right.
it's 14, 15.
All right.
Yeah,
15. That's what you said last time. Yeah. Okay. So as you go up to the blocks, you get out the locks. Sorry, not blocks. You get out your thief tools and you start tinkering in there. And easily enough, there is a spell enchanting the lock, but you've already dealt with this all the way at the bottom of the entrance underneath the water. So now that you can move more freely and not are way down about water and the pressure all around you, you open it within a couple of seconds as you see the suctions of the tentacles wrap around your neck, and when you try to move free, you see that the claw barely scrapes your neck. Well, they're barely on your neck is what the 15 points it was, and there is this just gross and uncleanness to it. They kind of made you woozing, but you shook out of it.
Okay, how do I consider myself bloody?
Half HP.
Not yet.
Alright, you're not bloody. That's a good
That
sign.
pause was stressful.
Alright.
Yeah.
So,
Combat
you
just
spoke, moved,
started.
unlocked. Alright. That's end of your turn.
Bonus action?
Well, oh yeah. Action was to unlock, speak. Yeah, bonus action, sorry. What do you want to do?
Okay. I'm just double checking, so I don't even know. I wonder if
And then Tentacles next, and then Ariell, you're on deck after that.
and I guess I'm gonna try. How far am I from the tentacle monster?
You are 10 feet from him. No, sorry, you are 5 feet from him. My bad.
Sheesh, I'm so close. Rogue.
Yeah.
I'll try to do poison spray on him.
Okay. Alright.
So man,
Yeah, that's a con save, right?
much.
Yeah.
I'm trying to read.
Yeah.
Con save, yeah.
Okay, so roll me an Arcana as well.
That is.
Okay.
that's my
You just get one attack.
I think wisdom, right?
Yeah. No, it's intelligence.
Oh no, it's intelligence. So
Yeah.
plus 2, 13.
13. Okay. As you cast your spell on it, that's base enough. You see that the poison is wrapping around him, and almost like it's entering his entire body, and he's not resisting it or anything, and he's having no side effects from it.
Okay, no damage or something?
No, it doesn't really appear to take any damage from it at all.
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah. Okay, so he is, since he has his tentacles on you, he's going to wrap another tentacle right underneath your leg and try to attack you. So that is a 19 versus your AC.
Of course, yeah.
Okay. That is an additional 12 points of bludgeoning damage as the tentacles, and you hear the suctions of them hitting you. And you're looking at each one of the holes that the tentacles has, the suction, also has a little micro, like, pincer.
Needles?
Needles, thank you. I need you to make me another con save.
Oh god. God damn, I'm dead.
And then Ariell, you're on deck next.
Okay, I have another character already that I know.
Okay, good. Good.
God save is 160.
16. All right, yeah, you're passing through. The K is not affecting you.
You're such a good boy!
What if I use this? Okay, I'm bloody.
You're bloody?
Fuck, dude.
Jeez, that was quick.
Yeah.
We're barely one round into combat, Cow!
Yes! I should have moved in.
Ariell, what do you do?
Well,
I'm just gonna stand up.
Oh, what about 10?
Since all the way at the bottom.
is there
Oh.
anything to read?
I forgot to
in
put him
the
on,
book?
but he should be at the bottom as well.
Okay.
He'll be before. Thank you.
He's like, give me a moment.
Give me a moment. I am sisterizing what's happened.
Is there anything in this fake book that I can read or like perceive?
Roll me an Arcana check. And since we're gonna keep moving this.
Oh. 17.
17, actually.
You made him stop. Oh.
Yeah, you're understanding some of what's being written on here. It's clouded in a lot of different languages, and it looks like it's code for something.
Good thing I can read a lot of different languages.
So you're deciphering a bunch of it, and it's a lot of very personal information about the first couple pages about Oria, and you keep flipping, and it's a lot of numbers of. And you can't really, in the 6 seconds that you're reading this, decipher exactly what it is. There's a lot of experimentation on what it says, Elephant 0001. That's where you're going to be.
Elephant 0001. Nothing about like how I can reverse engineer or anything?
Not at this moment. There's a this dude takes 3 pages to describe physically what Oria looks like, and it's detailed to the extreme.
And I guess I'll move up into the room with them, or at least into view of the thing that's bad.
Let's just say that you're here for the sake of combat.
Tim, no.
You knocked over Tim.
What
so
fuck?
as you move through, kind of, and you see that there's the illusion, so that's fine. You've dealt with this stuff before. Oria, what do you do?
Oria is going to. She's in reach of Cow, right?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
You're 5 feet from him.
I guess in a way she's gonna try to pull him back at least out of the way of the cage because it's unlocked now.
Okay.
And at the same time, towards that creature, she's gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
I'm hoping that it'll.
First, do the creature, then we'll do Cowrabao.
What do you get? Natural 20, hey!
All right, that's an attack. So roll me confirm.
Roll to confirm. Roll to
Roll to
confirm.
Come on.
Oh no.
Double damage though.
Sorry, but you still do double dice damage. So roll me that. And then Cow, are you going to resist the grapple or not?
No.
All right, then yeah.
I see it's already on.
Oh well. So guiding bolt is a what level?
30.
Level 3. You won't be
Guiding
able to
bolt.
grab him as well because that would be an action.
Guiding Bolt.
You can tell him and you can start aiding him, but you won't be able to fully move him out of the way.
Okay, so that's 30 points.
Oh my! 30
God
points
damn.
of.
Radiant damage.
Oh. I just knocked down a water bottle.
A lot of damage.
Ooh.
You're gonna knock his water bottle over.
Yeah. You never want to knock over the DM's water bottle over.
Look.
Okay, he is not ready yet.
Okay, so with that, she can't pull him away.
No, because that would require an action.
She is gonna cast resistance on Cow.
Okay. Alright, so Cowrabao, you are resistant to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage for the next round.
Now you know what it's like to be me.
Yeah. Almost.
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 I'm
Yeah.
raging. I'm raging.
So, for the next round, you have that little chip on you. As you see Oria's hand, first of all, you have your spear out, and as a guiding bolt shoots through you, only using your spear as a catalyst to it. It hits it, and just the electricity of the radiant energy and white lights is radiant all over, like almost like an arc, hitting it hard. But it looks like he's still fine, or it is still fine. As you grab over to Cowrabao, and just this positively green focus and energy goes on you, and you feel a little bit stronger for the next round. All right, 10 goes in.
Go, 10.
As he almost like if he was grabbing you and pushing you. This is not how I remember the room. Fuck him. And goes over, is gonna use his hook on him.
Come on, Tim.
This is how you remember it.
God damn it, 10, that's a 2.
God damn it, Tim.
As he goes and just straight up misses. He only has 1 attack. Yeah.
Fucking Rose fucked him up last week.
As when he does it, you see that he's not really looking so hot too. Remember, he did get pierced by the trap last year before coming in. But yeah, that's a.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a 7.
I just noticed Susan next.
Yeah, that's completely. All right.
Oh.
Okay. So.
Oh.
Tiny room.
Yeah.
Nervous.
Cowrabao, I need you to make me the dexterity saving throw.
Can I eat him? Shit.
Yep.
Dexterity save.
What did What'd you get?
Two.
A 2?
22.
Oh, 22.
I got it.
Good.
That
Alright.
would be so impossible for him.
Because they said saving.
Yes,
they said
saving
save,
throw.
So we're like, woo!
Well, I rolled a 2.
Woo!
So,
I'm good with that.
alright. Oh, he has to be able to move at least 20 feet, which he can't. So, as you see him...
Actually, 21. I did my
Okay.
math wrong. It's 21.
Alright, well, regardless, as you hear the...
Too sneaky.
As his trunk just hits the steel door cage, as it flies over, and you just almost as if you were to just drop to the floor, and then push up yourself back up, as the elephant keeps saying that, as the Loxodon breaks the door, almost falling over here. And let's use this as a broken metal door.
I didn't get hit with the
You did not get hit, and you see the trunk just flies right over you as well, and you're fine.
Sneaky.
Oh, sneaky boy, he's too sneaky.
Okay. Everyone in the room is starting to, well, from this side, you hear the ghostly people start as it's trying to break the chain, and this thing keeps going to the corner and just kicking its legs onto the cage. You're like, and alright, we're back to us.
Okay, I'm gonna take another 2 swings at that
Roman hit.
fucking fuck face.
You roll 2, 3, 4. It's coming up. You're doing good.
I'm getting there. One more swing. Hey,
Looks like
it's an 18.
18 hits.
Ah, look at that.
What was the first one? What would have been the first
It
one?
was 8.
Okay. Alright. I mean, they have minuses to dex, so just
But
so you know.
still.
Okay.
8, 10, 11 points of damage.
11. Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, dang. Yeah. Because I'm strong boy.
He's strong.
As you hit it, hard hit, and you see that it just jiggles all over. And you feel that it's not doing as much damage as it should be doing.
Meat boy physics.
Yeah. Yeah, you're fighting a jello. Anything else?
As long as it's not a gelatinous kid, there's not much I can do. Yelling at Oria, just like, we need to get the fuck out of here.
Agreed.
Yeah, she'll like look back over at, Loxus and then just back at you and just kind of nod.
Okay. Cowrabao, what do you do?
I am. Is the tentacles wrapped around me? You said.
Yeah. He's letting go. Like he grabs, tries to do something to you. When it doesn't happen, it lets go.
So I'm not wrapped around.
You're not. You're not grappled or anything. You're not encumbered by anything. Oh, all right, he's super.
Okay. So I am. Disengage is.
Disengage is you can use it as a bonus. So when you disengage, you move your full speed and you can move through an opponent and not get an attack of opportunity because you're disengaging. Everyone has a disengage option. It's just you're so fast that you can do it as a bonus.
So sneaky.
Yeah, you sneaky.
Because basically that's what I want to do. I kind of want to go to that corner, kind of right next to Ariell.
Are you gonna use your disengage action? All right.
Wait, what?
You're using disengaged bonus action to get over here.
Yeah.
Okay. You still have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing for them until the end of the round. All right. As you disengage, you move 10 feet. What do you do?
I am going to 10 feet. Am I in view of him?
Yeah, you can see him.
Otherwise,
Yeah, you
so
can.
I guess I'm gonna attack him with my bow.
All right. Roll me to hit.
Even though I feel like he's not gonna get too affected too much with this. It is a 18.
18 hits. Roll me damage.
Yay.
6. Yeah, it is. What's up? Oh, damage.
Yeah. And look at the field. I know you're not here.
So 2d4. 2d6, I mean.
Cow.
6,
Jeremiah.
10. Yeah.
Enemy friends. What do you get with that?
Oh, I forgot. Okay.
Yeah, sneak attack.
So one more roll.
That sounded pretty promising.
10, 16, 20.
20.
Ooh, God, man.
Okay. He's so bloodied right now.
Nice.
As you see that the arrow go, as it went through its neck, and you see that almost like it.
Don't freeze on that.
Rip. Oh, that was a good hit.
Felt a tickle on my end.
And when, as you're seeing that, his bow does a lot more damage. It almost lets a pop as it just releases the energy to it.
Ooh, fancy.
And when the arrow hits him, you see that did a lot of damage compared to your hammer for some reason.
God, Cow, whatever you're doing to that bow, I need you to do it to my hammer.
All right, well, since it's not there,
Give me your hammer. I'll shoot it in the bow.
That'll work.
1, 2, 3,
Oh
4.
wow.
Whoever is brave enough, roll me a d4. First person roll.
1.
Okay. So, as it turns to see what that was, and the tentacles fly over and hit a random person, and that's 1. So then hit 10.
Oh.
Alright, well, that is 10. Your AC is 11. I forget, you're a fucking wizard. Yeah, that hits.
He's a wizard.
He's a wizard who thinks he's a tank.
Oh shit.
Touche.
Touche.
That is 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Clearly the best kinds of wizards.
He needs to make a constitution saving throw. He has pretty high con, and does... Oh, he does make it.
Does he have a 23 intelligence?
No, his intelligence is,
Maxed at 20 like it should be?
it's a little bit less than that. But
Okay.
okay, so yeah, he takes 10 points of damage. Alright, as the tentacles go over, wrap around him, and he looks at it. What these do is, fuck! And the hit didn't look as hard as he's been hitting. He actually rolled pretty low, but it seems to be hurting Tin more than it should.
Oh.
Alright, and that is the tentacles. That's what it does. And he's not smart enough to move out of being completely bombarded with that -2 intelligence. So, Ariell, your turn.
Can I see? Like, do I have a like?
You have a sight. Yeah, you can
Okay.
see it. Yeah.
I'm going to shoot off a nice little guiding bolt.
Okay.
At the fat thing.
Mm-hmm. For the purposes of this, I'll say that you do since it's just a straight line.
Okay. Good.
I'm sure some of your DMs out there will be like, no!
Yeah.
No! No! The books are infallible!
Range spell attack. Okay, that's what I thought.
Liam would be mad at me right now.
Ooh. That is. a
Who are
solid
you
plus
voting
7.
for?
7.
Ashley
Yeah.
Johnson.
Ashley, vote with your Johnson.
What was your chance?
19.
19 hits.
Yay!
For DC.
Alright, so.
Okay.
Cleric, vote with your Johnson.
Johnson. That's 19 radiant damage.
Just 19?
Yeah. And the next attack roll made against the target for the end of my next turn has advantage.
Oh.
Oh, I had that also with Oria's guiding bolt.
Oh.
Shit! I forgot.
Yeah, sorry.
I
Also,
could have used that.
I'm sorry.
before I'm
I
done,
forget.
Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Because that's always a good thing to do.
Wow, I totally could have used that
Okay.
advantage.
What,
Well, you can still get it.
yeah.
It is a, I think it's
Dex
a dex save.
Okay. Oh, good thing he has minus
Yeah.
One to
That's
that.
kind of why I wanted to do that.
9.
9 does not save.
Oh.
So, how much damage was it again? 1d8? Yeah.
Don't roll me a 1.
5.
Okay.
That is 5 radiant damage.
As you grow and using your weapon, go throwing that radiant
Radiante.
hit. It seems like it hits a lot, and those arcs of light and electricity just wrap around them, like almost like it's honing it in. For some reason, doing a little bit good damage. This radiant energy that you guys are choosing to use, as you just sum up your little fire in. What it's
Radiant.
Is radiant as well?
Technically, yeah.
Oh well, then what is it? As you just chunk it at him, and as it looks at your direction, since you're the last person to give the hit, goes inside, and you see the light just pierce from inside the part of the split neck. It goes in him, and you just see almost like if it didn't have a skeletal structure, and just meat and flesh.
Oh.
And it starts oozing out black.
Gross.
And you see the tentacles just. And it starts stretching almost 20 feet now.
Ugh.
Ew. That's nasty.
Alright, Oria, what do you do?
I like that smell.
Oria looking and seeing like, wait, it's dead?
It's dead.
Oria kind of like looking at everybody and it's just out of the room, back 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 out of the room.
Okay.
Just
Run.
What do? You.
She's gonna move too.
Okay.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, just out of the room.
Okay.
Just
hauls ass right past us.
Okay.
she's having a panic attack.
10. Looks. Okay. As he looks at you, remember, I'm the leader. I'll follow him.
Yeah, you got it, boss.
Moves out of the room as well.
I guess that I know I mentioned it earlier.
Yes, yeah. Sorry, you still had movement, you spoke, you still have action bonus.
No, I'll wait until later. Sorry.
Cool.
Alrighty. That is
Hey, I'm like right in the middle.
right enough.
What up?
As it bold charges towards you.
Puppy.
Puppy.
Oh, no.
So that probably did not hit. 16.
That just hits.
Oh fuck.
God.
Fuck.
Alright, so I need you. Where's my D8?
Make a strength save?
Yeah, wait. Yeah, strength save.
Okay.
I said dexterity last time, it should have been strength.
Advantage.
Yeah, you
That's
did.
always fun.
10.
I'll take that.
Oh, no.
16.
Alright, you pass. As
Oh.
you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fair.
Sorry, no, it's piercing. It's a gore. So it's smarter. So, yeah, as you take half of that, so let's run, so, 8, yeah.
8.
As it goes and charges towards you, and you feel a spike enter your stomach and pierces through, you just grab it, and as it's rushing through, you kind of pick yourself up, like forcing yourself this way out of the
Easy
spike's
now.
range. And it does not manage to
Easy.
push you, but it could have. If you would have rolled really bad.
Let's get out of here.
Easy boy.
Oh, there's my D8. I would have
Oh,
been sad
there's
because that was my
your
original
D8.
set. Okay. Yeah. As you see it stand up on its two legs and then almost like humanoid, and just stomps right underneath you. Or sorry, next to you.
Nice.
Okay. Everyone else in the room is going to start panicking, making noises. Now I'm going to start rolling to see if they do escape or not.
Oh god.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
You see this creature starts hitting at that and nothing happens, but the ethereal
Oh no.
creature
That's the one I was worried about.
with the natural 20, there it is, if you guys want to confirm that,
Oh god.
breaks open and you hear the and just flies up
Okay.
and just disappears into this roof for you guys.
Goodbye.
Ceiling.
Arrivederci. As they say
Our,
in Dwarvish.
Wes, what do you do?
Thank you. Goodbye.
I'm gonna disengage and I'm gonna run. 'Cause
Okay.
fuck that shit.
1, 2, 3. Where do you want to go?
As far as I can.
Okay. Technically, let's say we're. I keep
I mean, I
misplacing
got
my
40 feet,
markers.
so I can haul ass.
Okay, I don't know where my black is, but technically this would be stairs going downward. So we're gonna give it a tiny little curve because I know my art is amazing.
You're the best.
That's amazing.
Immersion.
Look at that.
Mwah.
It's like I'm there.
It's almost like you're there. What is it? Stairs. Can you describe the stairs? Yeah, they're kind of there and they're
There's
stone.
stairs.
What's on the walls? What's the temperature like? What's my pressure? What right here? So, yeah, stairs. So it's the
The answer
stairs.
is always
What's
stairs.
the floor made of?
So Cowrabao, what do you do?
It's stuck.
As he just charged West, West managed to just with brute strength hold this off. It looks like you were just lucky that your dexterity helped you last time, but it doesn't look like it should be any aid now.
Oh no.
What do you do?
I thought I had something. Never mind. I am gonna run.
Good boy.
Good job.
Good boy.
Yeah, that's a good decision.
Remember, there's also stairs going upwards too. You guys want to keep going down or going up?
We're going to the
Going
other way. We're
down.
going out.
Oria's going
Find an
down.
exit.
Okay.
Well, we're trying to find an exit.
Well,
The exit we just came
entered
through.
Going down, so I'm going
Okay, you're going down. That's what I thought. Okay. The tentacle guy is dead. Ariell, what do you do?
I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Goodbye.
Bye,
He's
guys.
gonna close the door on the way.
Oh yeah, I'll close the door on the way out too.
Fucking,
Okay, Ariell, what do you do?
Scooby-Doo gang run out of here.
Oria's gonna kind of like
As you're taking
As
this
she's-
from the door, like it's Ariell close it, but what do you do? It's your turn.
moving away from the door. Just
Okay.
you guys are actually gonna witness her just scream.
Oh shit.
Tears just streaming down her face. This is where I bring up the question again. What are your
We'll see what happens. Depends on what you do.
Okay.
Having a mental breakdown or a panic attack or an anxiety attack or doing one act of wrongdoing does not innately change your alignment.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about everything that has gone on
Yes.
just personally with
You have not done anything to tell me or trigger me that your alignment has changed in any way.
Okay.
You are having a really, really shitty day.
Okay. Yeah, she is just going to move over whoever the closest person.
Will be
I'm assuming it's Tin.
Yeah.
Tin also being for Ravnica, she's like, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. That's all I wanted.
You see Tin using his ration. Let's kill this bastard. And you see that he kind of twitches his hook, and he sparks coming out of the hook.
Nice. Yeah, and she's just looking back again at the door. Just, we need to get away from there first. Like, I guess relating to what the thing that was over in the corner, the thing with the holes in the head.
Yeah.
Just the screams and stuff.
screeching,
Just
yeah.
nothing in that room is safe. Nothing in there is safe.
Okay.
Just
Alright. Loxodon is going to charge the door.
Ding dong.
Well, as you guys see, just nothing from just a stone and hits. As you go. Wes. It's everyone's turn. Do you do anything? What do you do? What is your intention?
Alright, my intention is to try to get us all out of here safely, so I'm just looking to see where our exit is.
Okay.
Oria wanting to leave too. She's just looking over. Who has pockets, I guess is the question.
I have a backpack.
She is going to you just see her kind of remove her necklace and her bracelet, and she's wild shaping into this small little deer mouse.
Oh.
And she's curled up next to her necklace and her bracelet.
Are you going to be on the ground?
Well, I guess also relaying to everybody, it's like, I'm not going to be able to do much.
Okay. Ariell, Cowrabao, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna kind of yell back. We need to go back where we came through.
Okay.
Yep,
Now.
that's a good plan.
Cowrabao, what do you do?
Well, wait, what did Oria transform to?
Into a rat about this tiny little size.
Deer
Little
mouse.
baby mouse.
No, sorry. It's a big difference.
okay.
Yeah.
They're still babies.
They have a little tiny like
Still
fangs.
babies.
Not my bag of holding, but my actual
Your pocket?
bag.
Yes.
I'm picking up Oria. And
She has her a bracelet and
And her-
a necklace too.
Yeah, everything else that was she was curled up into.
Okay.
Oh.
Cowrabao connected to.
Wrap her on the leftover on the leftover bread bedroll that I had because
Oh, okay. You're inside a little bedroll, nice and
To
comfy.
make
and
my
spacious.
boxing glove.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha,
your
gotcha.
boxing glove arrow.
So you're in a boxing glove arrow that you're currently
It's
making.
gotta-
Okay.
Was this nestle? Is that the word?
Yes,
Yes.
that's the word.
Yes.
You're good.
Okay. So you hear another,
Oh, Oria to run away,
but
basically.
nothing vibrates, nothing moves through, and you see, Tin look at you guys. Since we're not there anymore, we're going to be going here, and a little bit of this. As he looks at you guys. So I know that I'm obviously the captain of the ship, but what do you guys want to do? And as he kind of is pushing you west, go down. Upstairs, I do not know.
Okay, yeah.
Downstairs, at least there's a chair.
I'm listening to you. Yeah, let's go downstairs.
So,
You know this place
can you
better
hit
than
the
me.
flag again? Thank you. So you guys are moving downstairs. There is, again, that table and a slight chair, a bucket of water that you created earlier. There is the stairs that lead further down. That is where you guys were coming up from. You see that the water is elevated all the way to, so the bottom of the floor where you guys are at is fine. As soon as you take one step down, it's just pure water. And it's that murky ocean water that you guys were just came out of.
Let's go.
Okay? Right, as you swim underneath.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Hold on. Before we actually swim underneath, I'm gonna lather Oria with the goo.
Okay.
Some of the goo.
All right. Since you are in such a small size, that
Just don't throw
let's
the mouse in the goo.
So
I throw a mouse in the water.
Cowrabao, the specific bottle that you had is now gone, as it has no more uses left.
That's fine.
As you dip Oria, since you are a tiny creature, this is totally doable. As this cold and grimy, almost since you're so small and it's going through your entire fur, it's grimy and sandy. It doesn't smell good at all, and it kind of just like starts moving and soaking into your skin, and it just does not feel good at all. And
That's
at
okay. She doesn't care. She's
And,
still just curled up next to the
as
items that she's wet.
You go into the water. You start swimming. And of course, everyone can breathe now. It's still a staircase going down, so it's like a filed line. As you guys go and start swimming, the tunnel that kind of pushed you guys up, you just see solid steel on the floor.
That's great.
I knew it. Oh, I knew it was gonna be like completely blocked off.
Fuck.
It's blocked off.
You hear underwater, Tim, because since he knows Aquarian, he can speak underwater. Fucking primordial languages. Remember, the wizard is the tower. He doesn't want us out. He doesn't have to let us out. What did you see? He kind of like looks over and peering into your boxing glove arrow. Oh, you can't talk. Let's go up. Kind of like, since it is several. Actually, yeah, it's not a one path thing. You guys can go into the other accesses because you can swim. It kind of just swims upward, but it's still enough for like one person to go through. It kind of swims up, so sending all the way to the top of the stairwell.
Well, what the fuck we do now?
Oria's just.
Do you guys follow?
Yeah, we're following.
As now you are in open air and you can speak and
Yeah.
breathe normally.
Which I will say, what the fuck do we do now?
Let's look at the note at least or something. Kind of goes over and looks at the book. Okay, he's not yet.
Well,
Do you want? There is more up. And there is nothing down, unless you can bend steel.
I can try.
As he kind of, you see him kind of like removes the calibers in his hook, and you see the sparks disappear. Whatever do you want to do? Say we find him and kill him, but these His book's not here.
Well, what
He
about-
might not be
Yeah,
here either.
I guess hearing all this, Oria's probably gonna change back. Just, I don't know if that's wise. Because she's gonna relay to them what she saw when she was in the room upstairs. She's gonna relay how.
I want to ask Tim
Mm-hmm.
about how strong is this tower?
The tower is as strong as he is.
Like, how strong is it, like, to be destroyed or whatever?
I never tried to destroy it. At the same time, this tower has changed. The room that you were in did not exist.
Oria's gonna kind of snap. Well, it exists now.
Because I have this Articuno. What if I just let it go? Is this tower gonna explode? Is this tower gonna explode and we can just go out?
Don't know what that is quite yet.
But yeah, Oria's gonna just state when she was in the, you know, in his presence and everything, all he was asking was just needing a, what was the word? An anchor.
He wanted you to be anchored.
I don't think he wanted me.
Hmm.
But I shall explain. But there's something off about him. When I was in the room upstairs, before he was able to make a noise, like when he walked with his cane, it made a noise. And then it stopped. His teeth were sharp. And then when a shadow was cast on him, I saw so many eyes.
He's not. That's not how I remembered him.
Oh, so this is a new development.
Yes.
Boy.
So fucked.
No, I'm saying like we're fucked, man.
Well, I'm going to sit down and eat because I'm hurt. He
Yeah.
said he kind of like opens a little bag and the smell of just months of tuna in a can just emanate, and he just starts grabbing dead fish and starts eating it.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I'm just gonna
Oria
kind of walk up
is-
with my hand over my nose and my mouth and just kind
Is
of
there
like
a way I
put my
can
hand on him, do
short
healing
rest?
touch.
Just-
Yeah, Oria does still have slots. She will go up to you, Cal, and do cure wounds.
Okay. You doing healing touch on?
Yeah.
Oh, on who?
Then he wants to put the tuna away.
I'm gonna do cure wounds at
Roll me
a level
or
2.
be dead.
That was 6 HP.
6.
And freed from any poison, blindness, or deafness, which I don't think he is, but, you know.
Make me a Arcana or Wisdom, your choice.
That is a 14.
14. Okay, that is a success. So as you put your hands on him and you start healing, you see that the wound like immediately is not healing at all. Something's preventing it. And then when you start focusing, shifting your gaze to see if there's any ailment, like if any physical abnormalities or anything, his body structure is completely different. You sense almost as if you were sensing multiple lives in him, but not as though you were sensing other than one soul. As his body has been mutated so much, it's hard. As you see that he is poisoned, and you remove that immediately. As you fear that the trap underneath had some poisonous effect that they're not allowed to be healed. And when that gets removed, he gets healed. So actually, that is very good because
Congrats! You got the brain cell.
Yeah.
he would not have been able to heal for a time.
Okay. Good.
I had Oria cast cure wounds at level 2 on
Okay.
Cal, and he regained 19
All right.
points.
You're up 19. I think you might still be bloodied, or no?
Cow. No.
No. Okay. Good.
No.
I know you took like
Congrats.
40 points of damage, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 14 HP.
Okay.
I think we should take a quick rest.
Yeah,
and,
Oria even agrees.
kind of
Please.
gather our thoughts.
Please. She's just. And she's gonna retrieve the 2 items that she had in her bedroll and just.
Hey, also, what I want to do, because since how long is this rest gonna be?
If you want to do an official short rest, it needs to be a minimum of an hour.
Because if they're gonna do a short rest, I didn't really use much except my HP. I want to do detect magic.
Is it a tower hour or an outside hour?
Even though it's in the magic, it's in the top. We're in the magic. Wait, what?
Yeah. we need to get
okay.
Out
A tower power hour?
No, what did Coleton say?
It's a tower hour.
It's an interesting
Tower
question.
hour.
Very interesting question. I want to
Yeah,
say that. Okay, yeah.
I know where.
I want to.
where
If it's
tower,
like
I kinda wanna
80
do it
plus,
in
I'll say sure against my own judgment. You physically need to rest an hour.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what the time frame is in here. I rolled a 19. So sorry. But you're casting detect magic.
Yeah, because it's an hour ritual. That's why I was asking.
Okay, so if you do that, you won't be able to regain any hit point by taking a saving, using your hit die.
I'm trying
Are
to
you cool
think
with that?
because
Hold on.
20 minutes for you
Yeah,
in the
it's
tower.
fine. It's 8
It's about
points
4
of
hours
damage.
up for us. That's
Okay, all right. I'm just making sure. Okay.
Okay, I think 2 to 3.
Yeah.
So what about an hour?
So,
I'm
60
healthy.
feet.
We're gonna walk out of the tower by the end of this and like the whole city's gonna just be gone.
Giant idol of Bloop built where the pyramid used to be.
Oh fuck!
You're like, shit.
Like
Okay.
fucking Planet of the Apes
So-
over here.
Yeah.
Cowrabao, I need you to make me a and intelligence saving throw.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Intelligence saving throw?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yo. Thank god. 19.
19. Okay. As you
I
cast.
said my intelligence saving throw is +5.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's you're good at this. You don't like things affecting your mind, man. You're free spirit. Get back, focus. Okay. As you cast detect magic and your eyes change that hue of green, change back again. You see that the entire tower is magic. The air in here is magic. You see that the book that that Ariell was looking at, all the scrolls, everything is illusionary magic. Just so many things bombarding you right now of information from your spell that you get a little bit overwhelmed and you just have to close your eyes and it's almost like you can either touch something and try to see what it is, identify it. You can either look at it, but you can't use a lot of senses or you just get overwhelmed right now. After a bit of this, you are able to calm down and hone in on all the sensory input that's on here. And since it is 60 feet, you can detect up to 60 feet above you as well. You detect that there is at least 2, 3, you detect 2 more floors above you at least before the range ends. And one of those floors has a huge booming
Some tasty dabs. Hold on. Tasty dabs.
dabbing. Let me see if you can identify something. I think not. I think specifically identify does that, and then detect magic does something else. Detect magic. Yeah, you just say the faint aura. You do learn the school of magic. Okay, there is a. Let's see. What school of magic would that be? As almost everything here is illusion, and there is some adjuration and conjuration given here and there, but there's a very, very powerful transmutation school of magic energy above you. Very strong. Like you see that, and as you can see kind of the faint aura of the magic as you're looking through it and concentrating very hard. Roll perception.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Yes, you.
Got about.
You got distracted by the dabs.
Yeah.
Plus perception, right?
Yeah.
19.
19?
15 plus 4.
19. Okay. Yeah. Let's get that. You see that whatever this transmutation thing is above you, you see that it's faintly trickling downward onto the tower. as almost like rain just falling slowly.
Uh-oh. Also, with my detect magic, am I able to, like, detect, like, an exit or something like that?
No, you'd just be able to see magical stuff.
Oh,
Theoretically, like, if there was, like, an illusion of a door, you would have been able to see it.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, I guess when we're after that, I want to relay all the information I was able to.
You could have used your other
detect
hand.
magic to
I
the
don't
party.
have another hand.
Okay. Alright, as
And
Cowrabao
with
is...
that, with that crawly creeper.
Yeah.
I deserve that.
As the Cowrabao is explaining to you guys what is happening. So since the ritual did have to take an hour to be done, if anyone wants to roll hit die, you can. If you want to roll some hit die.
My HP's fine. It's just my magic is
Okay.
my concern. I'm not going to be able to do anything recover for that.
I don't believe so. I don't think you can.
Hmm?
I think only wizards and some very fine, specific druids, circle. I can probably just.
Oh, I'm not good.
I don't spellcast ability, spell shape. Well, it actually officially is 10. So we could go on a break and we'll see if you do get anything back. So I won't bore the audience by just reading a book. So yeah, we'll be back in 15. So, see you guys soon.
Great.
Oh no.
Break.
Break your boot.
Hello everybody, this is Jesus from ADreamProduction, letting you know we're going to be doing a Harry Potter based D&D game every Wednesday at the Divine and Conquer Twitch channel. See you there.
Cowrabao, an elf on the run for the blamed murder of his family. Living in the shadows, the rogue only trusted his dwarven compatriot. Later in life, the dwarf sacrificed himself to save Cowrabao. Cowrabao now moves on with smithery taught by the dwarf in a death that he cannot repay. Oria, a proud Loxodon from the Celestia conclave of the realm called Ravnica. Unknown circumstances brought her and her people to this world. Finding asylum proved difficult, but the Druids of Overhigh welcomed them. Oria's connection with the land and nature aided her in manifesting her new druidic potential. She is now on a mission to get her people back home. Ariell, once a proud follower of Lilia, the goddess of love, now he walks with the sun god Paladin, a paladin of the Golden Lion. He documents his travels and spreads the word of Paladin. Wes, born in the mountains, may not be the smartest man, but is as strong as an ox. Wes was raised by MacLeod, a warlock with a fake contract. Losing his people after a devastating attack on his ranch, he now lives day by day with the teachings of MacLeod, having a close contact with nature and helping those who cannot help themselves.
We are short.
Alright. Hi guys. So, looking up the rules, you being druidic of the land, you do get some spells back, but you just got back, you get your shapeshift back.
Yeah.
Everyone roll for HP that wanted to get HP back.
Thank goodness I was already like
I was
full.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah,
my
that guy
thing.
hit really hard, but it was only towards one person. So
Sorry, Cal.
yeah,
It's real hard.
yeah, he hits really hard.
Although
Okay, and that does magnetize. That's kind of cool.
I told you it magnetizes. It's like a
Sorry.
child.
You guys decided to go up. Is that
Unfortunately.
Yeah, Oria's just gonna.
Okay.
But
Put back
before
on
we
her
get
bracelet.
to the door, do we still hear the crashing into
So you guys been spending about an hour resting up, gathering what you need, meditating to get your spells back. Cowrabao casting your spell to get the information from it. The first maybe 10 minutes of you guys resting, you heard the and a couple of the elephant cries, and then it stopped. 20 minutes passed by, nothing. 30 minutes. You hear the sounds. You heard the metal cage break or something move. And then eventually, about 40 minutes of you guys resting, dead silent. And it's because you have to have casted the spell and talked and figured out what you guys want to do with your agreement to go upstairs. Let's say it's been like an hour and 20 minutes or so. So for almost 40 minutes now, dead silence from that room, which is directly above you since you are kind of in a tower. So, what do you do?
Guess we'll start walking up the stairs. Yeah, like when we get to the door, I just kind of want to listen. Like put my ear to it and listen to see if I can hear anything on the other side moving.
On the door to the second floor?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so as you start making your way up, roll me perception once you get up there.
I'll probably be just
That
kind
was
of
almost pretty good.
walking in pace with Oria and just so
14.
14.
gonna assume that was your friend.
Hold on. Again, you'll just see her just tying back on the bracelet and putting back on the necklace that she has.
And what? I guess the necklace is in plain sight, right? Okay, so I see that it's. Can you describe the necklace for me?
It's a tusk.
Is that someone you knew?
It was my husband's.
Appropriate.
Yikes.
This world has not been kind to my people. And as she kind of just, stands up and grabs her javelin, she's gonna look dead set at 10. Not even Rakdos is gonna keep me from my child.
We need that energy. We'll get you back.
Whatever it takes
Get
will
all
get
of
you
us
home.
back. Agree. You're a good crew that I have collected. Good crew. As he's like looking up, Ariell kind of ignoring this, going upstairs. Was he peek?
We're to be part of the team, Ariell.
Cal, what you
Oh.
doing?
I'm just following.
You yeah, okay. As you peek your head in, you hear a very constant and and like as you put in your ear to it, it starts kind of like numbing your ear and kind of start hearing, and when you move your ear away, you hear again. But you weren't in the room that happened. Yeah. So you just hear a consistent clicking noise, and it almost deafened you for a second. But yeah, the room is completely silent. No footsteps, no nothing. You just hear that.
With tongues, if I cast that, could I understand this?
Yeah. If it's a language, yeah.
I'll do it.
Alright. As you go innately into the sun's energy, takes a little bit of concentration since you're not directly in sunlight at the moment, or maybe not even in the same plane you were. Who knows?
Oh,
No,
God.
Don't do this to me.
Stress.
No, it takes you a second or two longer than it really should have. And as you hear it, it's not really a language as more as something saying shh. And again, as you put your ear towards it, you start, as you hearing it and trying to understand it, you hear this little like almost as if your ear is blown out completely. But then as you put your away from the door,
This is what he hears upstairs.
yeah, as he's like listening through the door.
I'll relay that to the rest of the party.
Well, Oria will relay that that's the same type of noise that the one creature in the cage was making that had the holes in its ears, didn't have eyes. It tried doing something like that to me upstairs, but I was able to withstand it.
Freaky horse
Should
thing.
we try to reason
Freaky
with it?
giraffe thing, yeah.
I could talk to it with the spell, but should we try reasoning with it or should we kill it?
I think we need to. This is okay. So we're heading upstairs. Is this the room? Like, is this the door to the room we were just in, or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's,
Second
floor.
So we're on the second floor.
Yeah, but not in.
But we're not in the
Yeah,
room.
you're just in the stairwell.
Yeah, it's just, I'd rather us just keep going. She's just gonna kind of look at the door, just.
Do it instead of energy. You need to fight.
Can we get past them and keep
Yeah,
going?
you can. You just have to keep going to
Oh,
the
okay,
stairwell.
it's like just a
Go-
stairway. It's
go.
like a room
Yeah.
on the side of the stairway.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
okay.
So like the stairwell, as you will notice, will have rooms that you can open as continuously through. Like, it's almost as the stairwell's in the middle, and it kind of magically just moves to the side,
Okay, got
and
it.
it keeps going.
Okay, then I'll agree and continue up the stairs.
The only one I want to negotiate with is that wizard fuck that runs this place.
Yeah, we're just gonna just kind of look back at the door where the test subjects were at and just mutter, Loxus, forgive me. And just keep going.
As you guys are going up, it takes you a bit longer than you think it should have, and it's odd based on the spell that you just cast at Cowrabao, since the distance feels off too, as though something's being manipulated and you're walking more than you should be. But you hear Tin say, "Looks like he's using my writings diabolical ways. You know, Simnik. We experiment, but we experiment on us, on our own bodies." As he points to like each patch of skin that's different than him, and each claw and each aquatic attachment to him that he's modified on himself. Biomagic is not. It's personal. You do not withstand it if you do it on someone else. It's not how it works. And when he stops saying that, all of a sudden now the door is right there next to you. As though him saying that something happened to the frame, and he noticed it, and is noticing that you guys are noticing. When he stopped saying that, the stairwell was stopped, because he kept going and going and going and going and going and going. He never saw anything until he stopped saying that. And now the next step that Ariell takes, there's a door right there.
I'm gonna put my ear against it again, see if I can hear anything. I'm sure it's a different room.
Yeah, wrong
'Cause I
perception.
don't trust this place.
West really does not fucking trust this place.
13.
13. Let's see how loud. They won't care. They won't care. You hear it.
Sorry,
Did you hear like
broke up a little bit.
a furnace or something?
What was
I'm sorry.
What was Ariell?
He
broke up a little bit. What was he-
when Tin
rolling
stopped
for?
speaking and explaining how his magic works,
Yeah.
how his the Ariell saw the door in front of him. As you can still go up the stairwell, but there's a door there if you want to stop on his right. And when he peeked, he's just listening through it. You hear almost like fire, like loud burning fire, and you hear chains as well.
I relay to the party. Thoughts?
Maybe
Well,
we
that's the
just-
only door that's ahead of us, right?
Sounds like a
You can still keep going up if you'd like. That door is to your
I'm going to kind of open it just enough to look inside and see what it is. So if I need to, I can freaking shut the door and book it upstairs.
Alright, roll me a stealth if you're trying to be quiet.
Yeah. Anyone want to help me?
Oh, it's a squeaky door.
That's a 10.
10, okay. As you kind of open it and you hear it. It doesn't squeak.
Good job.
You open it and you kind of peek through. They're not hiding or anything, so it's very easily seen. Depends on if you want to open the door further from what I'm about to explain, or if you just want to tell the party. But you do see this. First, the thing that catches your eye is just a big furnace, just the fire emanating, and then barrels. And all the barrels have some stains of browns and reds, and you see a hand going through one of the barrels. As you also see that translucent, ethereal figure with the multiple heads there, and it kind of, you see that it's going through the barrel, and then when it does, one of the heads starts crying as the rest of the heads just look in sadness as the arm kind of points over. And you kind of see like the heads are like communicating with themselves, and then they'll agree, and they travel to the next barrel. You see that it can't touch it, so it has to go through it. And then when it pokes up, you see that a lot of the heads start turning into the center head as it starts saying something, and it looks generally just sad.
Do I hear what they're saying at this point?
You do have tongues, right?
10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Yeah. You're supposed to. Still has a couple minutes left in there, yeah, for sure. You hear a kind of whisperish kind of tone. You can barely hear it. There is. Roll me a religion check with your background. I'm going to make it a little bit easier of a DC.
19.
19, okay, yeah. They're stuck between that veil that is the undying before they cross over. Then you hear that was my body. And then a lot of people just mourning it. And then it's like, you hear, I'd like to let go now. And almost in agreement, they're all just nodding. And this process is happening over and over again. And they look like they're waiting.
Being a paladin,
Do
I think that there's anything I can do to help them move on?
It doesn't seem like there is something you can probably do, but you do know that you would know that yes, there are people that can help them. People that study the faith and study it more as the healing process versus the defender can probably do something about it. But at your current level, you're just not there yet. Yeah, because you do train with your glaive a little bit more than most clerics, let's say. So you would need some type of clerical aid for this.
Do I know of anyone in the city that might be able to do this? Or
In this city?
Yeah.
You seriously doubt it?
Shit.
Yeah, it looks like they're trapped in this plane. They can't be brought to the next. But whatever is trapping them in here, you just know there's too many options, many variables and possibilities on. Do you destroy the tower? Do you pray over their corpses? Do you give them peace? Do they have to accept it? Maybe they're not accepting it. Too many things.
I'm going to actually open the door and I'm going to use tongues and talk to them and tell them I would like to help you move on.
As you see him open the door and you all hear him say that, you hear the heads go and when they hear you speak, you see they stop floating and kind of just lay on the ground. As though the feet are just walking towards you. And you hear, as the heads now kind of start moving around to see which one's getting control of the body, and one goes to the center. This square-jawed man. How can you let us let go?
different options that I can try. I would like to first pray over your bodies. I heard you talking about them, and I kind of look towards the barrels. If that doesn't work, I would like to find the person who did this to you. Take care of that. And if that doesn't work, I may be able to find someone within my church who can help you move along.
I just want to see my family again.
Is Oria?
You just hear.
Bye. Okay. Yeah, she'll, I guess, standing by the door, just kind of like looking over at you.
You can obviously tell they're having a conversation, but
Yeah,
you just
asking.
can't
what are they
understand
saying.
the other side.
I'm just gonna kind of relay on to her that they want to move on.
They want to, just. In what way?
They're stuck between this world and the next.
Can you relay to them that if what you are planning to do, if that cannot help them, I know of a cleric within amongst my people that may be able to.
And I do, I will lay that to them.
And you see that when that happens, they relate. You see like on the left side, three of the heads kind of look at you, and there's this sensation of hope, and the other side looks almost depressed as well. Like they're just not sure how to relay the information that you guys are giving them.
Oria, just, I guess, trying to talk through you. Did the wizard do this to you?
All I know is that when I died, I was stuck in chains.
Well, I guess Oria, with knowing and seeing what Loxus was put through, seeing the creature that was in the, seeing the specter that was in the chains, just, I want to get out of here too. I have a family I need to get back to as well.
And you see like a lot of them start turning towards you as well. We were test subjects underneath the earth. We weren't allowed to die, even though we did. And now we're stuck.
Well, I, like Ariell, would like to do what I can to help you.
I'm going to move to the bodies, kind of remove them from the barrels, and I'm going to like lay them out and sprinkle some holy water on them and say a prayer to Paylor to help them.
You know that the best that you can. Some bodies are missing a lot of parts. Some bodies are specifically broken, tortured. You even see one of them. It feels stiff, and when you grab it, it's not decomposing at all. And you see that there's slits all over, and you see that one of the fingers kind of has like a piece of wood sticking through. You want me to religion? Or are you doing anything?
I guess while he's doing that, again, just relaying through them, you have families, children.
As you see, immediately, like the main head loses control, I guess you could say, and this female approaches with like her hair just runs over it and then starts slowly going back, as though like it forcefully shifted into that position. And just the reaction of the hair of I had one. He also died in the experiments, but his soul is not with us.
Yeah, she's, Oria's looking at Ariell. Tell her I will do it in all my, as best as I can to make sure that she can be reunited with her child.
And I say that to them.
You hear the whoosh, but you understand that it's saying thank you. Then nods its head, and you see that there's no longer a head in the center. They're all like it goes back, and all 5 heads are turning around, and the body also turns. They're looking. What'd you get?
I got a 23.
23.
Nice.
Okay.
Dang.
82.
No.
I would like everyone in the room, other than Ariell, to roll my perception.
It's a 9.
Oh.
Wait, perception?
Yes.
17.
Okay.
23.
Alright. Cowrabao, what did you get?
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah!
Yeah, he's rolling.
Oh.
I can't hear you, my friend.
Can't hear you.
Hold on.
Oh, there you go. What do you get on perception?
23.
Alright.
Ooh, you
Oh.
along with me both got
Okay.
23s.
As you you do your ritual, you say your prayers, so pray, Lord. You throw the holy water. You not judging or having any ill thought, just and not even pity towards the bodies, just having a calm, helping and reunion mentality. You eight is the only thing that's going through your mind as you grab each body, each piece of body, as the blood and the gore kind of hit you, not fazed by it. The heat of the flames are starting to make you sweat profusely, not determined by that. The tower almost phases from your mind. You're focused on this task. As you finish your prayer, the base of it, let's say it takes you a good 20 minutes or so to do this. Pouring the holy water, putting out the incense that you think that you need, kind of turning them on with your spells. Everything that you're doing, you're radiating that radiant energy in a positive way. As you start seeing these small little tethers, almost strings, are still there, almost like if it's in a knot. And you see in the flames this lion, and you don't hear the roar, but you see that as you kind of move your hand as it's moving, and you kind of start touching the tethers, each one, and you see the string kind of undoes itself, and as it does that, you see each one, and almost if it's looking at its body, and when the sense of relief hits the face, you see that, and then just the head rolls back, and now there's 4 heads. You do this process 4 more times, and it's almost as the body just goes away. And you see, what you guys just see is just fire just appear, and then the after he's been praying and meditating for a good long time, the ending was just almost as if a fire came out of the chimney, the little section where their bodies were being burned, and as soon as it kind of covered your eyes, the ghostly figure is not there. Though Ariell, you see out of the fire slowly, just one paw, second paw, as this line just kind of goes over. Do you still serve the lion?
I just kind of nod.
And it goes away. As with y'all's perception rolls, as he's doing this, and you see his hand go through, you see almost as the room ignites with light, and these huge wings cast against the embers and the light that reflect. You see these huge just shadow wings onto the wall, and it's being casted through Ariel's shoulders. And then as the fire of flame hits, the ghost disappears, the room Just now he's roaring with the small little flame.
Oria's gonna look over at Ariell very quizzically.
I'm still kneeling down looking at the fire.
Okay, that happened.
And I'm just gonna kind of collect my thoughts and my things, stand up, turn around, and walk past the doorway and keep going up the stairs and say, we need to go.
The fuck was that?
That's what I'm asking.
Oria's gonna follow and also kind of like keep up with you a little bit.
Is there anything else in the room other than just the furnace?
It's just the furnace, barrels of bodies.
Okay.
Well, actually the barrels are empty now. There's just 5 different, almost
here.
put together bodies. On the tower is very dully decorated with just the same gray brick throughout everywhere. The floor, the ceiling, the walls are all the same brick. Even the stairs, all that same brick.
Alright, so I guess we'll collect ourselves and follow them out.
Okay.
I mean, when Oria does keep up with Ariell, she'll probably
I
even
guess I
just kind
still
of like
get the brain cell.
mutter to you.
Look at you with the brain
Mutter
cell.
to you a little bit. We need to have a little bit of a discussion when we get out of here.
Is that like mama talk?
A little bit of mama talk.
And I just kind of nod my head and keep going.
As
We're gonna have a talk when we
roll
get
me
back home, man.
insight, Ariell.
Insight. That is a 18.
18. You, based on your interactions and everything, you are pretty certain that they didn't see the lion. You're pretty certain that was one of those manifestations that you see only when you are successful in making contact with your god.
Okay.
So, whatever she's saying, this kind of sounds odd to you.
I guess she'll add on to that. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Sir, have you fallen from grace?
That's a discussion for another time.
Or I will nod. And just keep going.
And I will keep walking.
So you guys keep going up. You take 4 steps now after that conversation, and then the door is right in front of you. Now the door is in front of you, so there's no hallways or anything.
Okay. Good. I'm gonna try to lean in and listen again. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm not risking running
I
in
guess
on
with
an angry.
Oria being next to him, could she as well?
Yeah, you can roll for something. Yeah. There's enough room for both of you guys.
I wanna do that too. I see Ariell doing it.
20.
12.
You, one of you guys needs to move out of the way for Cowrabao to also put his ears through, but sure, 20.
20.
I got a 12.
Can I?
Yeah, you can. Just one of you guys needs to kind of move back a little bit, so it's because it's just one doorway, so a little bit of a
Well, I guess I didn't hear anything. It was a 10.
10. Okay. As you all put your ears, through it, and you're listening, and you all hear nothing. Complete silence.
Well, I guess we have no choice in this. Again.
Question.
Yes.
With the detect magic I did I reach this room?
You felt 2 rooms above you, but whatever big magical surge you were feeling, you feel that you should have already seen it, especially since this is the second door that you've opened, and you didn't see it. You don't feel it.
What I was gonna say is basically, do I kind of figure out that this is where I noticed that magical being in this room, in this closed room that we are right now? Yes, no, maybe.
Maybe so.
Roll me an insight as well. As I draw the insight, yes.
Ah! Well, that fell. Do it again. Insight is where?
It is a wisdom.
Wisdom. Oh, I'm a dumbass. It's just so 15. 15.
15.
Ooh, 15.
Okay.
Good boy.
As you do notice that the surge that you felt would have been around this height, but you're not feeling it. You're not sensing it.
Right now,
Also, when you open the door, there's nothing in here that would indicate a big surge of magic. So, again, it's almost as if these stairs kind of dictate themselves when to stop and when to show a door appearing. So,
Are we Sacred World or Harry Potter?
As Oria's gonna put it to probably to Ariell. It's like I'm not sure. He's testing us.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna stand on these stairs until something happens.
As you guys see these red curtains, they're almost like as if they were dividing this room. And you see each one of these has a desk. And each one would have a bookshelf as in close by to each one of these as well. There is armament right next to you. There's just different array of a whole bunch of just to decorate the room of different little things.
I hope.
Wow, I think I'm gonna check out the armaments because that's the only spot I'm gonna be useful at.
I'm hoping not.
Books? I don't know her.
What has she done for me?
What's a book?
I'm gonna just put you guys in here, but you guys can move freely wherever you want. Tends kind of like be eyeing the door and just looking behind you. But when you guys see in here, there are different bowls. Oh, can you hit the flag button again? Sorry.
Somebody press the button.
Working on it.
Thank you. So there's different books, shelves, and some of them have like bowls of just powder. You see that there's a lot of just papers and notes being, some actually just on the floor. There's different little desks, and each desk has a book that looks almost identical to the book downstairs. When you put your hand through it, just another illusion. And you also saw that same book in the floor where the cages were. It's almost as if this person likes to take notes where it goes, and that's just that book's there. But yeah, there's different powders and mixes in jars with different liquids in it. There's tons of notes throughout. There is just a couple different pieces of armor on the wall. One's chainmail, ones are full plate. You see a big shield. You see a whole bunch of spears and hooks and axes all over the place. Sorry, the weapons are in like one stationary thing, just being like placed in it. They're all Polish in nature.
Going into this room, Oria wants to cast Detect Magic.
Oh, that makes things easy.
Oh.
All right. So you cast Detect Magic. You just cast it.
Okay.
And you. There's.
You have Detect Magic the whole
Yes,
time.
I do. Look, I've
Takes
been
me an
holding
hour
it
to do it.
to when I can
Yeah.
use it. Okay.
So as
Good
you
cow.
cast it, you see that each one of the books and the quills are definitely magical. They have the property of the illusion, school of magic. You see, as you look at the walls, the chainmail armor that next to it has almost as if it was linked to it. There's just a chainmail shirt. There's also a hat with some furs around it and some bracers and some straps that looks like you can wrap it around your feet or a boot, and like that has almost a link of aura magic around it, and that has conjure protection, whatever school magic equals protection.
Oria's gonna look at the cow.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to attempt to identify something?
I mean, well, they're all enchantment.
Enchantment.
It does some type of
Oh, it
enchantment.
takes an hour.
Yeah, for him.
Getting
Yeah.
my Dragon Age joke.
I'm sorry.
Nobody plays Dragon Age.
Is it a video game? Yeah. Is it a video game? I don't know video games.
Like, am I able to touch the?
You're able to touch whatever you want,
You
man.
could. Well, you can ask permission first.
Because I know the set of.
So not conjuration and yeah, enchantment. It'd be enchantment for sure. Yeah. Okay. You also see there's a chest, and in that chest there's something, some necromantic and conjuration magic inside of a chest.
Ooh, inside of a chest.
Yeah, inside of the chest. You also see that as you're skating through, there is one bottle with evocation magic in it as well.
Well, she's relaying this to the rest of the party of what she sees.
So armor has conjure enchantment on it. There's
But
a bottle
nothing-
with evocation.
Nothing bad from what you
No.
Oh, that I know of.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
You just
magic.
know it's magical, and you
Yeah.
so that's what you can see and you can relate.
Okay. Yeah, she's
but
gonna
if you guys
relate.
want to do a
I
little
do
more
not.
of a
It's-
look, see, I need you guys to roll me investigation checks.
Oria relays the magical items in the room. West nods, turns around, looks at the weapon rack.
Yeah, gesturing to like. Well, was there anything in the weapon rack that?
Not from
rack.
the weapons, no.
Okay.
I was
Well-
at 18.
Investigation is an 11.
Okay.
I haven't rolled yet. Sorry.
Cowrabao, what did you get on investigation?
Mine is 15 total.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
10 plus 5.
That's a 13.
13. Okay. So again, there's the armor, the chest that has something inside, and whatever that potion is. Ariell. Well, together, you guys do find collectively, however this happens, it should probably just be split. Collectively, you guys do find 1,300 pieces of different coins equaling up to, let's just say gold, 1,300 gold.
1,300.
Jeez.
That's the group fund, and we can divvy it up later.
Okay. So, in addition, Ariell, you're the only one to be able to discover this, that there's a lot of paperwork that you discover that has a lot of metal poles looking almost like kind of like a gate looking at it, and then you see that right next to there's a shelf full of those metal rods. Like, it looks like almost hundreds of those just metal rods. You also find these really, really fine powder. And when you look at it, it's super hard and almost translucent, and it reminds you of diamond. Like there's powder in diamond form. Diamond in powder form. There you go.
So I know that it kind of looks like it would be a gate.
Yeah, the image of it looks like a gate. And it almost looks like whatever this shelf is has a lot of the things that are scribbled on here to find. So
I'm going to motion to Oria and have her come take a look at it.
And since you get the next highest roll, as you go there, you do not see 4 more things. 2 gems that are jade, each worth 100 gold, and
Write
then
down
2
the party fund.
amethysts that are worth 100 gold each.
Write those in the party fund.
Yeah.
So 400 gold, I guess.
And
yeah.
in gems, yeah.
So there, 400 gold in gems.
Yeah.
I guess looking at the notes, is this pretty much? Can she get
You
an
can,
idea?
you can see it. It has an odd handwriting, but sorry, to the party it would be odd, to you it would be familiar. This is definitely like almost Loxodon cursive, and it's deciphering what components you need to open up a grand permanent gate, and it's literally saying hundreds of pounds of metal and stone, a hard stone to absorb the energy and be consumed with it, which maybe with your investigations you wouldn't, but yeah, something pure to absorb all this energy and to dilute it. And there's a lot of other things that as you're reading it, you're not really understanding the math of it and the logistics of it, but there is you are missing a central piece, and it just says anchor. It has circles on it and question marks and scribbles, and as you keep reading with y'all's combined aid, there is it says at the bottom, living, the question mark, and then notes on what needs to be living to be considered an anchor, and then with a completely different pen, scratched off.
She's going to coax in Tin and relay
All
to
the
what she's
information.
reading.
These socks. Also, there's another stat away. It just appeared. But that's not concerning right now.
She'll thank him for that.
Just it's. See, looking around. This used to be our study. I would sleep there, but there's a desk where my bed used to be. Luxus would sleep over there. But, the room also looks bigger. Again, I was not part of the gate project, so I don't know left what this is.
I'm gonna kind of glance over at Oria and say, you should take the powder and the notes.
It would be wise.
Things that are not easily recreated elsewhere, just in case something does happen to the tower.
She will.
Okay. Roll me a Arcana or Nature, either one of you.
Do I see anything interesting on that weapon rack?
Okay,
You see-
that was a nat 20,
Oh.
but
Oh.
if I want to add everything
Yeah.
together, give me a second.
Okay.
She's better than what I.
So, you do find
25.
2 spears, a battle axe.
Battle axe.
Great axe. And the
I
rest
like my
look like they're
nice
just
guy.
Mine's been
My
and
favorite
there are
one.
a couple of hooks
This
on
one's
their
been
tail.
acting
They're
like
one-handed.
shit all
There's
night. This
2,
black one that gave me so much
16.
life. This
So-
one's
Question: How
Yes.
long is all this interaction that they were doing?
Let's say about 15 minutes or so. Yeah.
I would like to
I
take
wanted
that
to
battle
identify
axe.
Yeah.
this was-
Yeah. Add a great axe to your
Fuck you.
the detail. Add,
Yeah.
It looks really well made.
So yeah,
and it's
sorry.
oddly heavier than it should be.
okay, so sad.
No, you're fine.
Oh no, I was like, I'm so sad about it. But no, that was 25 total.
25. Okay. You definitely recognize that the powder is diamonds.
Okay.
Do it what you will, but you have about 3,000 gold worth of diamonds. That look. What did you get on your Arcana or Nature?
Let me.
Oh, it wasn't high. It was like 7.
7. Oh. Okay.
With Arcana, would she know? Because hold on, let me double check something.
If you want to make an Arcana roll, I need you to make it a separate roll.
A separate roll.
Yeah.
Okay. She wants to see if this is something I guess with knowing like what I guess her mother would know with learning from the clerics of this world.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be enough, say, to use it to revivify someone?
From America.
Wait. 23.
This is specifically made for components. And it's grinded up in a way that you just take what you need to do that. Consume it. Instead of just cracking the whole diamond, this is almost manipulated in a way that it is component version of just the shortcut of just going out and getting the specific diamond that you need. This is powdered component diamonds. So yes, very much yes.
Okay.
So
Oria
that's
is
fine,
looking
too.
back at Ariell and just, I want to take all of this.
Take it all.
Yeah. So I guess with an empty
Bag
box
of
that
holding,
she would
take the bag
have,
of
she
holding,
would.
just-
Yeah, everything in the bag of holding.
Right, so
Yes.
put a component diamond and write in parentheses 3,000 gold.
Cal, open your bag
I
of
want
holding.
to search that chest that we had that weird
Yeah,
5.
that's why
I also have
asking
something I
that.
want to ask about that too.
How
She's gonna kind of like put her hand on you, like again explaining what was in the chest,
Look
what
over
she was
here.
able to tell.
You guys are over
He was
here.
asking,
You.
bag of holding can hold like 80 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It won't be able to hold the diamonds.
Okay.
Also, with all the stuff that you're in there, bag of holding is pretty much full.
Okay, your bag of holding's full, dude.
I have a
No,
backpack.
Do you want to put the
I was
3,000
gonna
diamond in your
tell you
backpack?
what is inside
Yeah, I
of the
don't
bag
care.
of holding.
Well, I mean, I have it written on here, but you
We'll
can carry it.
put it in your inventory, and then we'll
I don't have a backpack.
we'll since those are like kind of like little nitpicky type little details, we'll discuss it out of stream to see where you're holding it. Just because that's just kind of fluff right now. But I'm not gonna say you do not have a bowl of powder. Well, actually, no. Diamonds, 3,000 gold worth of diamonds. I don't think would weigh more. Sure, yeah, you can put it in one of the bags of holding. I'll be fine. I don't know why I was
Yeah, if we want to
thinking.
get into the
Because I
specifics
was
of it, like,
curious too, because I want to.
the worth
Try
wealth of a
taking
diamond
the
and like
armor.
how much diamond that is.
Yeah, and
it's relative.
Yeah. So for right
Everyone
now we'll
knows
say
that.
yes, and then we'll figure it out in a minute.
Yeah.
Out of game. So
Streamers want action.
yeah, exactly.
That's
Got it.
one.
you know, the armor.
So yeah. First.
Good.
And
Like
that-
10
I
times
don't know.
down.
I don't know what the party wants to. How long the party wants to stay in the room. I kind of wanted to do the identify on that chest as well.
That's
Sure.
Do you want to stay an hour? Another hour? I've been here for
That's
an
what you
hour
guys want to
already.
do.
Because it's
Hour
1
and 20
hour to
actually.
do my identify ritual,
Okay.
and there's. I guess I want to ask the party to. I have an hour of ritual for identify. Which one do you want me to identify?
It's only one item. One time. There is the armor. There is the potion, and then the chest.
I mean, Oria can take the potion and we can identify that later.
Well, actually, you can do a taste test on the potion. I keep forgetting. That's
Who can do a taste test?
anyone.
Damn it.
Insta death.
I mean, if it's poisonous, then you're absorbing the whole poison. But if it's not,
Yeah,
But
so-
I can heal the poison, so you're good.
as
My
you
wanna be
Constitution
guinea pig?
save says I'll be okay.
all right, roll me a Constitution save then. No, you're fine.
I don't wear
Well, I think my
armor.
constitution's
so-
pretty high.
You taste
That's an 11.
it. It feels very similar to a potion that you already have, but the component of this, instead of being poison, is fire. It's a potion of fire breath.
Nice.
Nice.
That
Ooh.
card's useful now. Look at that.
So yeah.
You have it for fire breath and you have it for poison
I
breath. Look
don't-
at
Hey,
you.
that's kind of yeah. That is kind of.
I don't need armor,
Who the
personally.
fuck needs armor?
So.
Cal, would you
can
want to
sell it.
check the
That's why
armor?
I wanted to grab it.
All right, sir. Are you casting Identify on the armor?
Because either way, the chest is going to be open, I have a feeling. Because that's just kind
Well,
of.
I'm nervous about the chest. It has necromancy.
That's fine.
on
In it.
I'll just
In
poke
it.
it with a stick.
You want to poke it with a very long stick and just open it and
I'll open it.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh.
worst that can happen.
Okay.
like a wardrobe.
This is why you don't have the brain cell right now.
Do you open the chest?
Yeah, it's like opening the wardrobe. What's
Whatever.
Nobody's opening the chest.
Okay,
Nobody's
fine.
doing anything.
Knock yourself out.
Ariell just opens the chest.
I'm
Nope,
opening the
Wes
chest.
is doing it apparently.
As you open the chest,
I'm back in.
there is a doll inside of it.
Oh, that's
I'm
creepy.
closing it.
Roll me perception. Roll me perception.
Ooh.
That's 18.
Okay, and so it's a doll kind of like laid, like feet on the ground, kind of just like laid down like this, its head down. The hair looks real. It looks like real person hair.
Fuck
You see
that shit.
That shit.
Glass face with like rosy painted cheeks, crack on the face.
Jesus,
the
you're triggering me
clothing,
like fuck.
it looks very realistic, and as you close it, you see go.
What is this? What
It's like,
is this?
nope.
As you
I hate you.
Is this something that?
Vic does not like dolls.
I'm so
Vic
scared
does
of
not like
dolls.
dolls.
Oh, if I would have known that.
No, it's fine. It's
Would've made
fine.
something
It's
else.
fine. It works.
But-
It works.
Yeah, there's
It's fine.
You just see
Don't worry about it.
Wes just looking.
Don't worry about it. Don't censor yourself. I'm just a little bitch.
Okay. But you do hear the toughest man you've ever seen in your life, kind of like fucking when Dean sees the cat.
Yes.
That.
Yeah, but
Exactly
we're like,
that noise.
what
So
what just happened?
Nothing.
Should Cal identify that, or should he do the armor?
Nothing. It's fine. There's nothing in the chest. We should go.
I'm gonna walk
I'm gonna
over
go
and I'm gonna look
try
at
to find
it
something
too.
heavy
'Cause I'm
to put on
like, what
top
the
of the
hell
chest.
is like?
As long as
what's
it
up-
doesn't like fly
Right,
out
yeah,
and
it's not
like,
gonna, like,
crab
kind of
spider
like
out of your
that.
head.
We're-
Some
we're
goddamn
assuming
Annabelle shit
This whole
happening.
time you are casting Identify on the armor. Okay, so you open it up. You see a doll, but it's facing away from you, sitting down. As
I don't like this.
it was turned this way, and you just see a doll, and you see you don't see. Well, you can probably see from its hands. It's just glass hands, manicured very well. A little bit of a crack here and there. Fine-looking, elegant clothing. It looks like real human hair, and it's just a doll just sitting down.
With the detect, I don't know how long detect magic lasts.
10 minutes.
Okay, so if Ori were to look in, can she tell if the necromancy was
It's
around
the doll.
It's around the doll. I don't know about.
Can I poke it with a stick?
Sure.
Why would you want to do
Blade.
that?
Poke. Poke it with your blade.
Last time I
Spoke
identified
it.
a magic item,
You're afraid of this?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Oria in the
It moved.
background
It
just
smiled
like-
at me.
Poke again.
Close the chest. Just close the chest.
Oria
Just
even
close-
again stating it's like that's necromancy that is
Are you
around that doll.
looking at the doll?
No, I'll close. Well, actually, because I
Take your eyes off
I
the
looked
doll,
at
man.
you to do that. Yeah, I guess if I close the chest, I will look at the doll.
Yeah, roll
Close it.
perception.
Oh, that's good. That's a solid 19.
Oh, okay. So, how's that spell coming along? I'm just looking through a book.
You're scaring me.
Just looking through a book, guys. That's a
A book.
looking
You
through
say
a very
a certain
large
book.
Monster manual.
Very. It's not the monster manual.
Oh shit. Something worse that was.
You
so
had
bad
to
it couldn't
fuck with
be
the
in
thing that had
monster manual.
necromancy on it. I'm taking the brain cell.
He did it first.
I looked at it and then I closed the box and then you had to open the box again. Closing the box, you're putting something heavy on top of it. I'm gonna try to grab the desk and put it on top.
Sure, that's fine. As easy enough, you're able to grab it.
No.
You stay in your box.
Careful.
Think about what. I'm sorry.
I don't want you to mess up my screen.
Oh,
I'm not trying to.
okay.
But you do. It's right here.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Who?
Everyone in
Everyone,
the
he says.
Everyone.
Nat 20!
room. Yep.
God dang it, why do you have to poke the doll?
15.
Pass.
17. Pass. Thank
20
God.
pass. What did you get, Ariell? I mean, Cowrabao.
No, what was this again?
Wisdom saving throw.
I'm sorry.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
That is a 17.
That's a pass. Okay. So, everyone except for 10.
No!
No!
Oh.
10,
Yep, he's dead.
Oh,
no!
God.
No!
So you
10, killing
take
him!
7 points of psionic damage.
A what?
Psionic damage.
That's my weakness. Let's not fucking mess with
As
this.
you just hear, as you're about to close it, you don't see anything, but you see the fingers just do this. And you hear a giggle. A child's happiest giggle in the world, and you all just, like a wave of something just pushed through you as you close the thing. Wes immediately grabs the desk.
Out of character, I played the house. I'm not gonna do that shit again. No!
What did we learn?
Coleton.
Don't open weird boxes.
Don't open weird
Don't
boxes.
open
with
weird
creepy
boxes
dolls
with
in 'em.
necromancy spells attached to it. How about that?
That's a good idea.
Leave it. We're walking away.
Yeah,
Tin
and
said there
Oria's
were
gonna,
stairs outside.
Oria's gonna go up to Tin and just be like, what was that?
I'm scared.
Going
Cow,
over to-
how's your spell?
Tin, like, are you okay?
What spell?
I'm fine.
No.
Your little girl's voice coming
Oh,
from Tim.
motherfucker.
Well, that's not good at all.
This is your fault. You open it.
Cowrabao. Let's say that about this time your spell is ending, so you're able to identify it. You find that this chainmail armor,
Like a
it has this
spell or holy
what?
fire
Engraving
something
of-
to kill it.
of resistance to fire.
Anything.
Our
to kill
Versuno
it.
card would be great right now.
How many pieces of armor that you
It's a set unit. So it's a helmet.
It's a set.
So it's a helmet with bracers, leather wrappings around your foot, and then a chainmail shirt. It's
Okay,
all a
I thought
set.
It was all separate.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's all set. So the leather on the different clothings, the article, sorry, it's all brown, but it has like decorative red flames around it. And it has white fur inside the bracers and on top of the hats. You also would recognize, since if it has a name, you would recognize the name, and it has the name Ashari comes to your mind. This is a resistant of fire. So Ashari armor, resistant fire.
Well, that's cool.
That's neat.
Like for
Is he
armor.
relaying? Are you relaying this to the rest of the party by any chance?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Hey guys, it's an armor
You-
resistant to fire.
Yeah, you see Oria kind of like stop when he mentions the name.
What's the DC on this thing?
So they see, you just resist fire damage.
Yeah, Oria's just gonna kind of stop and it's like the Ashari.
That's the name that it's engraved on it.
She'll just kind of like pause. It's like that's a druid group that my people have been studying under. They're not fire, but earth.
That's cool. What are we gonna do about this?
As you see the little tank over to you.
Okay.
No, no,
Everyone makes me another wisdom saving throw.
no, no, no. Get back in your box.
22.
That's a pass.
15.
Pass. 10. Okay.
Oh no, another one is...
Ariell, Cowrabao, what did you make?
Fuck.
Cow?
Oh God, he's gone.
Oh, 4. Okay,
fuck.
so...
It was a 10.
10, okay.
Oh, me too, bud.
Okay, so
It was
both...
11
Both
total.
Aria... shit! Both West and Cowrabao take 8 points of psionic damage.
Shit.
Why did we
Stupid
poke-
dog.
why- Who poked the dog?
You did.
I need
Where's my
both...
pencil?
So, I need... Well, yeah, okay, because he resisted it. I need Cowrabao and West, who both roll me a d20, no modifiers. Just roll me a straight d20. And y'all tell me what... d20. No modifier, no nothing, just roll me a d20.
No, but you said 8 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay.
You're the fucking doll.
I'm leaving the room.
No modifier?
No,
Come on,
don't
Bart.
you dare.
I am.
3, okay.
Screw that.
I was 16.
16,
No
okay.
modifier?
Alright, you see Tin kind of like... What was that?
Oh good, he's back.
I saw myself in just pure black. I don't... What happened? I was in the room.
Oh, nice. You're back to normal. Who's Oria looking between West and Cow?
You see Cow and West is standing there.
Are y'all okay?
Oria looking at West and pulling out her necklace. Whose is this?
He doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna turn around and leave the room.
Can't leave him like this.
Hey, I don't know if they're messed up in the head or not. I mean, I'm just...
Yeah, she'll ask the same thing to Cow.
Am I?
She shows you a necklace, Cowrabao.
Oh God, he's gone.
You can say whatever you want.
No, what's going on?
Oria shows you a necklace and asks, do you know what this is?
What necklace?
He just says, what necklace?
Oria's looking back at the chest and casting Sacred Flame on it.
Okay. At the chest itself?
Yeah, the chest itself and all the contents that are inside of it.
That's a good idea.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Roll it.
Roll
Is it
a new
attack?
character.
Roll a new character.
Bro, new character.
Oh, don't do that, guys.
Is it an attack or is it a dex save?
It's fine.
Dex save.
Okay.
Oh God, guys, don't say that.
Wes, roll me dexterity saving throw.
Cool. Excited. Oh no. That's an 8. Yeah.
Okay. Sacred Flame is radiant damage?
Yeah.
Roll me damage.
Oh God. Rolls the damage.
9.
Wes takes 9 points of radiant damage.
Yep.
As you see West looking at the box. Just this, but not Wesley grin. It's like, just staring at it. I see the dog go starts twitching as though it's being hurt.
Damn it. Cal, how much can you hold in your bag of holding?
Yep.
Can you hold anything else?
Probably.
At the moment, no, just because we're still on the. We don't know how much weight the powder is.
Okay, yeah.
Shit. She's just kind of looking at Wes. It's like, get out of his body. Now.
It's just Wesley.
tell if west is west?
Be nice if we had a cleric in the group, but we don't.
No.
Wow, that's
Wow.
a shame. I mean, that happens.
Yeah, and Oria just kind of looking at Ariell. Is there anything you can do about this?
Oria. Would you recommend charisma saving?
I
You
am
really
Jackie.
fucked up. Or I really fucked up, I guess. Oh, shit.
17.
17. As you see Wes comes over to you, puts his hand on you. I am Wes. You feel this pulse go through your body as though it was trying to control you. And it just doesn't. Looks at you. Bye. And bolts out of the room.
Fuck!
Oh no!
Wes bolts out of the room?
Yep.
I got a dex of 16, so you better keep the fuck up.
God damn it.
And you see it looks, and he starts running upwards. And you see just Wes running up the stairs.
I don't have hold person.
Bye!
I have hold person.
Hey!
Oria's gonna cast hold person.
There goes my
As you
character.
go
Let me go get another
over-
sheet, guys.
And he's about 30 feet up, running to a door.
I can't remember how far hold person goes. I want to say it's until 60.
I feel like it is. I feel like you can reach it.
You got any blank character sheet?
Yeah, right there.
There
Yeah,
he-
60 feet.
Okay.
There he fucking goes.
All right. What's the DC?
My spell save DC is gonna be 15.
Is it strength or?
Yeah. What's strength, dex, con? What's hold person?
Hold person? Hold on a second.
You better pray it's wisdom.
Vic, there are
Wisdom.
worse ways to go
This is true.
than
Wisdom.
that. My friend in our last campaign, this happened
Okay.
just a few days
As
ago.
you see him go to the
He
door.
did gaseous form like through a mine and just
Holds.
forgot it runs
Mhm.
within a certain
Oria's
time.
gonna go up.
Shit.
And he got trapped because it was class
And-
and he died. He suffocated.
Just
Yeah.
to it. You would like to play?
Yeah.
You would like to get out of here?
Yeah.
She'll remove her bracelet. Go do this for right now. She'll put it up to the hand.
Are you lying to it at all?
No. She's not lying to it.
Roll me diplomacy.
I'm intrigued.
Interesting.
Nat 20!
Holy shit.
Okay, I believes you. Completely then.
But she will
Okay,
be
well.
like, but you must promise me. You must be on your best behavior for the time being, please.
Okay. And you see the chain just, the necklace just feels way heavy. Like if you were holding
Well,
a kid.
Yeah, it's a bracelet. And her just being like, okay.
Like it feels, a couple pounds, like if you were
Mhm.
carrying a child. And you see Wes almost fall. Wes, you were in a completely dark room, and then you just saw this huge bolt hit you as your body started shaking. You see gigantic forms as if you were the doll itself.
Oh
God!
West
Your
gets up
friend
in
just-
doll form and runs away. That's
And now you're
traumatizing.
back in your body.
Or looking at you, are you okay?
What the fuck?
Oria's just...
What the
What
fuck?
happened with me? Nothing happened to me.
No, no.
You were just
it
chilling
has-
the whole time.
Got
It
that?
has to choose a body to jump into.
Ugh.
Okay.
It can't split itself into two different things, so
Yeah.
it chose one.
Oria just relating to the rest of the friends. It's like, well, we have another friend.
And
Coming with us.
it has a telepathic communication up to 60 feet. You hear, thank you.
No, we're going. Bye.
Wait, so he's living in your bracelet now? What?
For right now.
Mhm.
And Oria
Well,
will
the
just
thing
be
is,
like,
it's in
kind
the
of like
bracelet.
looking at her bracelet. It's like, I mean, it's kind of poetic. A little bit poetic.
Poetic.
I mean, my daughter made this bracelet, so she said it would protect me.
That's creepy.
Anyway, I'm going upstairs. Away from that.
And you hear
Bye.
in your head, I can protect mommy.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that
No.
shit. No.
I don't
Okay.
like it.
So, about 30 feet in front of you, Oria and West, there is another door.
Mm-hmm.
we shall make our way to the other door, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
I guess so.
I'll catch up.
Alright, so you guys open the door. You guys.
Oh shit, we didn't listen this time.
We died. What?
Question two. Hold on. What did I do with the armor?
Did you
Whatever
take
you
it?
wanna-
Able to grab that?
Yeah, you can pocket it if you want.
We
feel
can
like
put it
it's
on
hard
rest since he got. Well, it was radiant damage.
I feel like the entire time this was happening, Cal was like trying to put the armor on. She's like, "What's
Just fucking around, just like, hey.
Like I can't put it. I can't put it on my inventory because I'm basically full right now. That's what you're saying.
Cool, I have possessed child spirit in my bracelet.
Because of the weight and stuff. So I guess I can just wear it.
You can. It's gonna take you. It's chainmail armor. I don't know if you are able to use it.
Am I-
Can I
am
just
I
be
pro-
like to
am
the
I
water and be like
proficient?
Titanic?
Can I wear it?
Let's just say you have it on you for right now, and then we'll figure that part out. Just because we got about like 8 minutes left before the game specifies. So yeah. As you guys
What happens when you
approach,
come late too?
I'm sorry.
This is shame.
you do see this little detail.
Have to pull.
Oh.
Oh, it's a gate.
As there's a door up
No,
here.
no, okay, stairs. Thank God. I thought it was a gate.
As there is a
It's not scary.
as you guys go over, and the whole walls all around you are glass.
Whoa,
You see the sun outside.
that's cool.
You see the top of the tower, or at least pretty high up into the tower. You see a stairwell. This is now made out of wood, leading up to the door. It's also made out of the same type of wood. And in this room, all around you, you see a giant scribble carved into the stone in a circle. And each, roll me Arcana. Anyone who is trained in Arcana.
I am.
Even though I am not,
That was actually
given my specific history, would I at least have like an inkling of something or no?
That would be a stretch for
24.
sure. I'll make the DC higher for you.
Okay, that's
You
fine.
roll.
Oh.
20, 24.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a nat one.
Okay. Cowrabao, what did you get?
17.
17.
So I'm like, well, guys, I got
Um,
fucking nothing.
This is that transmutation emblem that you saw, and you can legitimately is a transmutation circle.
Shit.
Don't step in it.
As
Yeah, we're staying right outside of
you
that.
can see that there is around it a cycle that's a huge dark circle leading all the way around into almost mimicking a moon. And inside you see the scribbles of what makes to look like a sun. And you can discover that this is that room that had all that powerful magic in it, Cowrabao. And when you guys look around, because literally it's about 10 feet of glass, completely around. When you tap on it, it doesn't feel like glass, but it's translucent like glass. And you see outside people, but you see them,
They're moving in slow motion.
yeah. And you see,
Creepy.
Like basically the outside
Yeah.
of the tower.
and you can also see Oria going. As a Tin is also there.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's like back in time.
But
Is that before you entered the tower that she's seeing?
did that just happen? Didn't that happen like forever ago?
So what do you guys do?
Hours ago?
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
was
keep-
hours and hours ago.
I'm gonna
Oria
keep
just
going.
looking again at the transmutation circle. It's like, I don't want to step anywhere near that. I guess with the 24, was she able to even discern anything?
You
Okay.
you would know that this has something to do with manipulation of time. That's about it.
Hmm.
You all rolled high. You know that this is definitely not that you studied transmutation, but you would know this is a transmutation circle. With what Cowrabao has relayed to you, this feels correct, and you know that this is an emblem of manipulation of time engraved into the tower.
Wait, if we destroy the transmutation circle, would it correct the flow of time between the tower and reality.
What did you get? 24?
24.
Or it's gonna completely fuck us over and we'll all die.
Ah. Details.
This level of bullshit, I don't think we should be messing with.
You feel that whatever happens in the tower, with your knowledge at least, won't affect the outside world until a time resets itself to the correct thing. So, whatever happens here, you have those hours still.
Mm-hmm.
Days, maybe? You're not sure.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever's affecting it, since you can see yourself, whatever's affecting the tower, it's not affecting the outside world just yet.
Mm-hmm.
If you destroy it, you destroy the time inside the tower. It seems, from what Cowrabao was saying, that this magic is literally leaking down, but not up.
Oria just relaying to everybody, again, just not to mess with the transmutation circle. We've gone this far, we may as well just go up.
Okay, I'll go mess with the wooden door then. That seems safe.
Upward and onward.
Open the door. Okay. All the miniatures. Fuck that room, apparently.
Fuck that room. That's got nothing interesting going on there.
Nothing at all.
We're not gonna fuck with the...
I watched Endgame, I'm not fucking with time.
Don't you want a happy ending with the person you love? Oh, that's probably why, 'cause there's stairs there.
What's that?
So, you
Let's
see
not have
yourselves
anyone to dance with.
at the top of the tower.
Ourselves at the top of the
Yeah,
tower?
like you are all at the top of the tower. But again, you can't physically move or anything. You see people down there too. But the tower looks way, way high. So the distance is the real size of the tower, and it's hundreds and hundreds of feet. You also... Where's my desk? Probably down here. You see a desk in the middle with a chair, and a book in there, and an old man. Where's my old man?
Old man!
So you see an old man, hunchback, with its multicolored eyes, one blue, one green. Oh, there's my old man, right in front of me.
He's right there.
He's right there.
Okay.
I remember it.
So you've made it this far. He sits back down in his chair. Do you want to be the anchor for my gate? And you see right behind him.
Shit.
He just, it was almost like if he just took down part of an illusion, but it was a cloth. And you see a gate. Nothing through it, nothing, just literally same stone, metal rods that were downstairs that you guys didn't take. That same stone, same metal rods all around, almost like if it was attached by nothing. Making gate. I need an anchor. It looks completely out of breath. Will you be it? If you want your people to go home, will you be it?
At what price?
Depends on how strong you are. You just need something to go through it and see what happens.
Oria looking at the gate and then looking back at the man and just... I've come too far to stop now. I will be sure to make my own gate and relish in the fact that you will have no part in it.
That's a shame.
Damn.
I'm perception, everybody.
Shit.
Damn!
Fuck. Oh,
This
fuck.
is a good time to get
Flap right on the table.
Nat 20!
Oh shit, I didn't get that 20.
That's
but I
an
did
8.
Not
But perception?
Yeah.
So 24.
Hey, that's a natural
Cowrabao.
6.
Nice!
Yeah.
Cowrabao, what did you get? perception? I can't hear you, my friend. Coleton, what do you get?
22.
I see. So what am I doing?
Perception.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Fuck.
How are we losing him right now? Of all
I know.
times?
So, if you guys want to text him, roll me perception. Okay, so
Perception, right?
yes.
Yes, he's
Hey.
back. Our boy's back.
It's 22.
Hey,
Ooh, look at
same
him.
here.
22?
Oh god,
Okay.
he's changing the music.
All of these good things are happening,
Oh
right?
no.
Shit, why can't
Oh
I be level 5?
no,
Like,
as-
or, I mean, 7.
You, what did you get, sorry?
You got 22.
22. Alright, so everyone, you're just like ready, and you see Tin, or you hear Tin West, what kind of, as you hear the as he's moving, again, the mechanical parts of his hook, you hear the lightning. And that's the slight distraction of what you guys see is that he almost, as if he's losing focus on his own illusion, and he's kind of going in and out, the eyes change a little bit of colors. You see through the beard these jagged, huge teeth, just portraying bigger than its face itself. And you see all these eyes right behind it. And the only thing that you know it's real is the book inside. He looks, shame. He touches the book. And then he just disappears into the air. And you guys hear the book go. And the book just starts banging itself. And the book just explodes to all the pages start floating all over the air and start connecting to itself. And you see
No.
a figure in that way as the pages are making its body, the cloak moving through the pages as the pages are forcing it to be almost like if it's floating. It has hands and legs just like a normal person. It also has clothing, the same style that the old man had, but they're just pages that are being folded. And you see each page is an arcanic scribble or a spell component. You recognize some of the cantrips that have been written on there. Cowrabao, you see some of the notes that you've taken in your past on there. All the pages that you've seen, you see them all in here. As though the book itself is getting ready to fight. And you just see it puts his hands together and you see elements just fly through its fingers. That's where we're gonna end the game.
No!
Oh, God.
So
We're so dead.
Set it on
We're
fire.
so dead.
So that's just for a little bit better
Oh,
image.
God, look at
What
that.
is it?
Oh my God.
You can look at it. You can look for it in the player's handbook. I guarantee you won't find this creature. So,
Son of a-
thank you guys for watching. We'll be here next week. Yeah.
If we're not washed away.
Will we?
Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This video will be added, put it at YouTube/DreamProductions. DreamProductionFilms page. Yeah. We'll have some other videos. We'll hopefully on the 18th we'll start streaming our tabletop like board game shows. We have ideas for other stuff. We're going to be filming a new Let's Talk About, which I'm still editing the other one. It's just a little bit longer because I don't remember the cues that we made.
We gotta make a list or something.
Yeah, we do. It's almost like I didn't have a shot list ready or something.
Fuck.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We have a Ko-fi. That's an important thing that I didn't say.
Please. We got a copy?
Give us a
Donate?
copy.
What- Do we
If
have a
you're-
link for that?
Yeah, it's on there. You can just
Okay.
go to the Twitch and it links on there.
Buy us a
if,
copy, guys.
Buy us a copy.
Yeah, please. I'm kind of tired right now. If you're going to be at Texas Showdown tomorrow, I'll be one of the camera operators for them and Sunday. So come say hi to me. I'll be on a stage doing this for 3 hours.
I don't think
Plus
we're
10
in
hours.
salary.
If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. That's kind of cool. This doesn't
Subscribe,
cost you anything.
guys.
I like it. If you're on Twitch, follow. That doesn't cost you anything.
Follow or
Um,
subscribe.
yeah.
I mean, if you
wanna,
Do all the things.
wanna
We
use
have-
some
we
there.
We are a
Yeah.
small time
Yeah,
D&D
if you
group
wanna
doing what we
subscribe.
love.
Yeah, everyone. There's a
have
D&D
votes.
group that I follow on YouTube that are like, we're not all professional voice actors, we just do this for fun. And I'm like, I feel you, man. I feel that.
We're doing this for fun.
Yeah. But, alright, thank you guys. Adios.
Bye.
Oh, it's almost like I have to go press multiple buttons and get on this.